Hello everyone, my name is Duran and welcome to The Way You Roll episode 10.
Woo!
10 weeks.
10 weeks.
We haven't been fired yet.
Somehow.
Level 4.
So we're gonna start from now the bottom of the top of the order, which is you, Marty.
The bottom of the top?
Bottom of the top.
Why am I the bottom?
Because you're always on. You're
Hey,
on
I'm Marty. I play the Rogue Lucky.
Hi, I'm Katie. I play Legend, the Tiefling Fighter.
Hi, I'm Eric. I play Henrik Cook, the aerospace engineer. I mean, the human cook.
the aerospace engineer.
That
It's
was the
canon.
word, not
It's
astro. It's
canon.
aerospace.
It's canon.
I'm making an airplane right now. So.
That would be really impressive.
Hi, I'm Nikki. I play Anna, impulsive child stealer.
Oh yeah, that's all
I'm
of
not
us.
stealing the child.
I think,
I'm
yeah.
rescuing her.
I mean,
There's
and,
the difference.
Wait, guys, come on. And where
Collateral
damage.
My name is Duran and I play everybody else who's victim to these people.
Clap, motherfucker.
I'm making a plane.
So welcome to the greatest story ever told, sort
Sort
of. And so let's if you guys weren't listening last week, our
Weren't listening.
I wasn't.
I don't know, dudes.
Yo, what
the
happened? I
party,
forgot. Oh my god.
Hey, children.
the part.
I want everyone to take a second and look at this horribly made paper airplane.
Now we know
It
Henrik
is not aerodynamic at all. Your aerospace degree is bullshit.
I
Sir?
graduated with a 14.
out of what?
100.
That explains it.
It's reversible.
I'm a little confused as to the grading system.
Oh, I'm
for
sorry.
college, but-
I'm being,
Anyway.
Okay, last time, in pretty much a nutshell, it rained really hard, and
Sorry
everybody.
from there.
Well, that's pretty much you guys
Recap.
ended.
Okay.
Oh yeah, we lost. You guys lost Kerma and
Eris.
Bronze Bottom.
like, actually lost them, not like they died. We
we
don't know where
literally
they
We
have
were.
don't
no
know
idea
where
where
they
they
are.
are.
They left.
No, we don't.
We don't know where they went.
MIA.
You guys got to see what else Cadence could do, namely Legend with making hand axes at this point. You guys all made a convoluted plan to rescue Cadence from Tox as soon as you were to give her in. So that's something that we're going to explore a little bit later. And then she's pretty much convinced that oh yeah, you guys are spit siblings now.
Oh yeah.
We gotta spit it.
Very serious.
We have to make it very clear also that Cadence and Katie are in a secret alliance.
Secret, yeah, they have
That no one
We
knows
have
about.
secret meetings.
secret meetings.
Meeting.
Secret
meetings.
tunnel. The second time I made that joke.
I think that's it, right? Anything else we're missing?
Yeah. No.
He's old.
Oh yeah, he's the dad and he's old.
He got called dead.
Okay, so I think that's it. You guys, due to that downpour that happened in the night phase of the day before, you guys weren't able to take your smuggling route all the way, so you guys kind of got rerouted back to the main road, and it's now pretty much approaching sunset right now. This is moments after Kaden showed you her drawing of collateral damage, and you guys all are.
Which is 100% spelled correctly.
Which was 100% spelled correctly.
Was it not?
No, it was.
I just said it was.
Don't you worry.
And so we're gonna just continue off from right there. It's approaching sunset, so if you guys like, I'm gonna always give you guys the option to. You guys can continue at night, or you guys can camp out for the night, which has been working pretty well for you guys.
Yeah.
I'd rather camp out.
It's gone really well. Never started a war in the forest.
What was the name of that war again?
What war?
War.
Yeah, you're right.
What?
There is no war in Bossing, say. This is all
Avatar: The
Whole
Last
lot of
Airbender
references.
reference.
I look up because I'm still on top of the cart after hole and hole what happened. Wait, didn't you last time you went to talk to everyone else or to Cadence about the
Yeah,
Did we already stop?
all of us talked to Cadence about it. We left you on the
yeah,
roof.
that's right. I was left alone on the roof.
Yeah, you because you
We convinced Cadence,
you
that's right.
continuously said like, why don't was it you? No, you were for money, right?
No.
Yeah, you were
Maybe.
like,
Yeah.
you were like,
You
can
weren't,
she
you weren't
create
being as
gold?
overt about it.
And then
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
you guys
She was
had to,
trying
like,
to. She was having a moral conundrum. That was interesting.
yeah, that was a thing. Anything else?
Cadence accepted.
With his natural.
Yeah, with the natural 20 that I completely and definitely rolled.
Technically, you did
You
roll.
rolled
I
it
did
at
roll
some
it.
point.
I rolled
Technically,
at
yeah,
some
it's
point.
just a saved roll. So yeah, it's a Vault Lagoon is way back behind you. You guys are way past that already. In the far, far distance, you can see just a very faint, like, outline of Tox, like way far, but it's at least invisible distance right now.
Your day's right away.
After.
Yeah, it's probably pretty much like a day's ride away. You guys pretty much like let out like a sigh of relief that like you guys are pretty much almost there.
So sitting on top of the cart, I see how it's turning sunset slowly. And I just go over to the door to the hatch, and I open it. It's getting dark out. Should we camp? Yeah.
Sure, yeah, pull us over when you see the closest
I
campsite.
don't know how to pull this thing over.
Alright, I go up. God, horses do not like me.
Okay, I'm good with the sound effects now. I was like, because in my mind, you were like holding the thing and you were like, I don't know how to drive this, and then it pans over to the horses, and the sound of the subtitle says, "This girl doesn't know how to drive."
Sassy horses.
Sassy, they're very sassy horses.
Can you take
Go
over?
ahead.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah,
I'm on top now.
yeah, you're in control.
Can we look for a clearing just to pull the cart? Is there?
Yeah, you guys are pretty much on our main road. It's like pretty much like you guys have like there's like space on either side of the road to just like camp out, which you guys have done before. So
Okay. Just pull over.
It's up here?
Hey, just pull over.
Okay, I'm gonna
Just do
pull
the
over.
thing.
The thing.
Just do the thing.
We do the thing.
and you did the thing. Okay.
Yes.
So I'm gonna assume just normal campsite for you guys, right? Okay. Let me get the campfire.
We don't have
Wait.
tents.
So wait, we don't have tents. That's right. That's right. I go over to the hatch and I open up the hatch.
You cannot
Cadence!
lower it down from over there.
Cadence, remember how I told you about how maybe you could try making prepared tents? Let's try this.
Okay. Cadence kind of looks at you and goes, I guess I'll try. And
Yes.
she hops out of the stagecoach, and I have a percentage of like
I'll step
what
down
Cadence
from the,
can make,
Okay.
like how good she can make something.
I'll
so,
step down from the top of the cart and I'll walk over. I'll sit behind and be like, if you don't know, you'll never know until you first try.
Okay, so let me tell you about these percentages I have. I have from 0 to 40% as a complete failure for her. I have 40-60 as a very basic object. So if you were to ask for a prepared tent, it would be like
It was a
just-
standard like triangle.
Yeah, probably
tent.
very basic or not even made. And then we have
Yeah.
60 to 80 is probably like a triangle tent, like
A
slightly better object, and then 90 to 100% is a perfect object. So like
that's
when
that
she
Earth's
when
tent.
she was making your hand axes, they were pretty much like 60 to 80. They weren't sharp and they were just dull. So
What
let's
happened
see.
with that dagger that became sharp?
You know, it went boom.
Oh yeah.
You're pretty high in your rolls. I'm just saying that tornado that came through.
Oh no, that was a
That was a solid 91.
We cried. We cried. Wait, can I
Oh.
assist her?
You wanna before I say it?
How would you assist her?
Because I told her you won't know until you try.
Okay, so does that mean I roll advantage? How are
Give
we
her
gonna
bardic
do this?
inspiration.
You wanna roll?
Hey, Bible,
What?
how does this work if it's percentile dice?
You know,
I don't
why
think
don't
it
why
does.
instead of me making a percentile dice, I just roll a d20
And use yeah, that makes sense.
and then roll for advantage if someone for
I
inspiration.
mean, generally, if you're trying to help someone.
But I thought with your
I
bardic
guess if you
inspiration,
help,
you just
yeah,
roll
that works.
a d6. No?
Oh yeah,
I don't
Can
know
you do
anything.
that?
I don't know why I tried.
You gotta-
What are we trying to do?
Okay,
Give
so
you
I have a
D6.
let me just fix these numbers. Blah, blah, blah.
Quick maths.
Quick maths, literally. Okay, so
So with that, I'll inspire her instead.
Cadence, do it. Inspiration.
Do the thing.
How many jokes can we make in this stream?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna okay, so you wanna oh, I'm gonna do the sound
You roll
effect.
it.
I'm gonna roll the sound effect. Wait. Okay, so now I'm gonna roll for it, and then we're gonna see where it goes.
Well, no, because you roll your d6.
Yeah. Oh, I rolled my d6.
Yeah,
I thought
give
you
it
rolled.
to you. No, I give it to
Stingy.
No, that's what it is. I give you the power to
You.
decide.
Thinking.
That is a 16, so that's a slightly better object. So she really tries to focus, and she has 10, and just like that, just like almost without a sound effect, but out of thin air, just poof, a very very basic tent. It's like a triangle tent, and it kind of just like
Boy Scout triangle.
yeah,
cartoon tent.
Boy Scout triangle tent.
Cartoon tent.
How many people can hold?
2.
You should try that again. Cause there's a lot of us.
I mean, we have the cart too.
Yeah. She can just
She
make
doesn't
unprepared ones and
know
just make it.
And
Until
one
she
person's gonna be
tries.
on watch anyway.
You can just make a normal tent.
We don't have tents.
She can make an unmade tent.
Oh, sure.
Be easier, and it'll be bigger.
But she doesn't know if she can push herself until she tries.
Dad.
Wait, no way, he's your dad.
No. You adopted me though.
Cadence.
What? You know,
Okay.
we've just been.
It's
we've
up
just,
to you, whatever
Okay,
you'd
so
like to do.
So Cadence is gonna try.
yeah.
Cadence is gonna try one more time to make another 10. So we're going after what specifically are we asking for?
I told her she can make whatever kind of tent she wants.
Okay.
You don't believe me.
I was just wondering that.
She yells tent one more time, and it's like instead of that pre-made tent, it's just like before, it's just like a bag, just clanks down onto the floor.
You tried your best.
Yeah.
You inserted yourself. It's not a problem.
Yeah. And she's like still a little. You can tell she's a little bit like short of breath, and she goes and sits down on a log.
Hendrik, start cooking.
Okay. I cook.
I don't have a sound effect for cook.
What?
No boiling pot.
Of all the sound effects you don't have.
That's one of them I don't have. I have a campfire going.
That's fair.
Do I have to roll for cooking?
You want to roll for cooking?
Hell yeah.
Do it. You won't.
Roll for performance.
What? No, I didn't roll my cook
That was a shot.
tools.
Just roar.
Oh.
Side roll. What happened?
All right. If I get Nikolai and my unseen servant
it's
to help
just
me,
a
do I get
knot.
advantage?
Yeah.
Build tent.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and build that tent.
Okay. Roll for we did
Roll
survival,
for
right?
10.
Yeah.
Roll for
Oh,
10.
I forgot about that, dude. That's a 14.
You have 2 missing pieces.
I get another goddamn element.
21.
Yeah.
21?
Pretty good cooking.
Good bomb.
In terms of tent making though, you actually do make a pretty solid tent. You still have one piece left over. Again. And Cadence is looking at it, she walks up and goes, how?
I guess we share powers.
That's
That's 3.
She goes, can you summon things too?
I don't think so. Maybe.
Say tent.
Can I please roll?
I want you to roll.
If I get a 20, this is gonna be incredible. Ah, it's a 12.
12.
Tent.
What's really funny is that you yell tent, and the wind picks up a little bit, and the tent starts to shake, and Cadence is like, and then
I
nothing
forgot, I'm
happens. And then nothing happens.
Right, see this all happening.
Yep.
I got excited.
You want something cool?
Yeah.
Campfire. Bonfire shows up.
Does it really happen?
Yeah.
I can do that.
Say tent.
Do it, Dad. I believe in you.
Roll for Cadence ability.
Wait, say axe.
Can I be a cadence?
I'm gonna say axe, and I want to use sleight of hand to try to make my mace fall out of its sheath.
Okay, roll for try that.
My sleight of hand is not good.
I should have done that.
6.
You do make it. I'm gonna say roll for performance though,
Oh boy.
because I want to see how fancy this goes.
9.
You clunkily do like a magical girl like twirl around, and you like pull out and you try to sleight of hand your mace right out of your like the sheath.
Like little like bands.
Yeah,
it's like a
and then
band.
it just turns around and it just like flies off into like the night. It's not too far. You could probably find it in the morning, but it's in the darkness now. It's out of the light of your campfire.
That's not clap worthy. Don't do that.
Cadence
It's funny
like,
though.
Cadence, no dear.
I tried.
you tried.
That's all I got.
Your turn.
I can't do anything. Are you kidding me?
But you'll never know if you can try if you don't try.
Yeah,
I pull
you
out
should try.
I pull out Mage Hand. Cadence, cover your eyes, dear. Cover your eyes.
And she covers.
With Mage Hand.
I'm gonna cast Mage Hand and do it back.
Is there
Can't-
is there a cast sound to Mage Hand, or does it just appear?
It's a cantrip. It just appears.
I think we're just
Okay,
weird.
so it's just silent fingers
Oh,
like.
by the way,
flipping-
the bonfire's gone.
the campfire's still there.
No, like a real campfire. The bonfire I made is gone.
So there was a
Quick
bonfire.
question. This is out of character. Was there a sound to that?
The bonfire.
What do you
It's like-
mean?
Did you actually make a bonfire? Or was
Yes, it was
just
a real bonfire.
Oh, okay.
That was a real thing.
Wasn't
Like-
sure if it was silent.
For about a minute.
Wow.
It was gone.
Holy
wondering.
guacamole.
Cadence goes, can I open my eyes now?
Yes, dear, you can open your eyes. We're done. We're done. It's fine.
They just did this with their mage hands.
like this?
Yeah, exactly.
She's like,
Cadence!
what? Oh,
No!
that-
No!
No?
Yes,
No!
no, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. No?
I'm pretty sure that means I love you.
Oh.
No!
In human nature, from what I've learned of human nature, it means I love you. I'm gonna roll for deception.
I'm gonna roll counter to your deception.
That's right on the center of the thing. Well, that is a 9.
It's a 19. Cadence, she, originally she's like sticking her middle finger out at everybody, but then seeing everybody's facial expression, she goes, I'm just not gonna do that.
Yes, good. I am proud of you for making the right decision.
I wanna think about an alternate timeline where you roll the natural 20 and you convince Cadence that the flipping people
Going
off.
to a one-shot near you.
Yeah, and then but the thing is, remember that movie, the Mr. Bean movie, where he thinks that that's like that, and he's like on a car and he's like flipping everybody. off?
Wait. I have double proficiency in deception.
Okay, so what does that mean?
I don't know. I've never played D&D before.
It
That means I
you
get
add
advantage?
another 2 to it.
Oh,
So then no.
damn. I was hoping I could get
Cadence rolled a
advantage.
19.
I was hoping to get advantage to go for a 20.
Oh no.
Ugh.
Damn it.
Okay.
I'm really excited.
You guys are still good. I mean,
Yeah, Cadence, that doesn't necessarily, that's not a good thing.
no, it's not.
No, it's not. You'll learn when you get a bit older.
It's when you really don't like someone.
So why did you tell me?
Because I thought
Because
it'd be
he's
funny.
he's just a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, don't worry.
She like puts her hands like this and it's like walking away.
Fuck you.
It was funny.
It was not funny.
It was a
It
little
was
funny.
not funny.
It was a little much.
She's so young.
Yeah.
You should not be. You should not be.
She'll think it's funny
I
after
should
you.
not be treating her like that. Miss, we're gonna make a ton of fucking money off her.
I don't think she actually ever
I
said
didn't say anything.
No, I said that. She agreed.
that.
And that's what got her on board.
Deception.
I didn't say anything, mister. We should get her to make all the weapons for us.
I'm sorry. I'm pretty sure my exact words were, it'd be a great idea to do this. And you went, that is a great idea. That's right. You fully on agreed.
Well, yeah, of course, because you're the one who fucking said it in the first place, bitch.
So?
What do you mean, so? You're the first
We
person
were
to
in
say it.
agreement, though. That doesn't make you any better than me. Because I said it first.
Yeah, of course you said it first. So of
I
course you do.
agree that we said it first, but you also agreed with me.
That doesn't necessarily mean anything.
How's it going?
Fine.
What is Legend doing all this? Is she just like awkwardly watching and like walking in circles, or how is this working?
I
I like to imagine she's in the back trying to say tent and making it work.
yes.
10. 10.
Hand axe. Fire.
And then it works. Because of nothing we're touching.
Do you have any cantrips?
Oh wait.
Okay,
I
that'd be
have
funny.
I have thaumaturgy, but I can only like affect I can't make a fire. I can make our fire get bigger.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I could have really convinced you guys to make. Oh, I'll do that later. Excuse me. Sorry.
Okay, I mean,
Ha!
what?
Okay.
What time of night is it right now? Is it still like sunset or is it night?
No, you, as you guys like did, it's like
Right
the
past,
the
right
little scenes that happen with you guys like every like hour or two, and then like probably by this time you guys are all like eating Henrik's food with this 21, and you guys are just chilling around the campfire. It's nighttime. The sky looks pretty nice out and
It's quiet uptown.
it's not raining.
the
It's quiet uptown.
The wind-
I'm like, oh god, what orcs are gonna come now?
The wind is a little it's like a really nice good breeze, a little bit strong at times. So you guys all sit like counter to it, so the wind doesn't blow the smoke from the campfire into your face. But yeah, it's a pretty good night. The clouds are actually moving pretty quickly across the sky.
So as we're finishing eating, so I mean, I guess I could do a little magic trick. I wouldn't really consider it a magic trick, but I could do it.
So, are you saying this out loud?
Yeah.
Yay, magic trick.
Magic.
And I use disguise self to make it look like I have an axe in my hand. Yes,
How,
because it's a physical attachment to my body.
I'm gonna
you're
go
gonna
ahead.
disguise yourself as yourself with an axe.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go ahead and go. Hey, I know that trick. I'm gonna hit cast disguise self. I'm gonna show myself as Nikki with an axe.
As Anna with
And
an
with an
axe.
axe.
No, as Nikki.
Sneaky.
You for a second you just.
I'm gonna make sure mine's white.
Oh my god. For a second you transform into a random person and then Anna. Cadence leans over to Led. He goes, "Which one's which?"
No.
I throw my fan at him.
I catch it.
Well, that's Anna.
That-
I'm gonna go ahead and mirror her exact
You
image.
guys-
Yeah, no,
I don't
know
you
anymore.
know, because
You don't actually have a fan.
But I have saw an image.
You
So
have
I'm gonna fake throw one. He's gonna
So
right
you're
through
gonna
her.
change your disguise self to lose the fan and then make a silent image
Yeah.
of the
Let's,
fan
just,
at her.
let's use all of our spells, guys.
We're going to
Guys,
sleep anyways.
I cast Mind Spite.
What does that do? What does that do?
He kills all of
Don't
us.
worry about it. We're going to sleep if we get attacked in the middle of the night.
Don't worry. Throw my fan at him.
Alright.
Can I roll for my fan at him?
Yeah.
Okay.
Roll against his armor class.
Okay. Oh, that was
pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah, that was like a 6.
What is your armor class?
14.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can
you
I
throw.
roll to catch it?
Roll for sleight of hand.
Oh, fuck. I hope.
Alright.
I hope.
You're fucked. I'm going to catch your fan.
That is a 24. So I'm gonna catch it and throw it back.
Now roll against her armor class. What are we doing?
That is a 14 plus proficiency bonus, or just
That's fine. You get over my armor class.
Nice.
So pretty much what happens is she throws it, he catches it, he throws it back, and here's, and like and just
you know how
smacks her
you
in
know
the
how in
face.
animes when they throw like a chalk face at it and just went in the forehead. I'm gonna go ahead and do that.
Okay. He pretty much
Just-
nails you straight in the.
How much damage do I take?
Do I roll damage?
1.
Thanks. I'll use vicious mockery and just go fuck you.
All you hear is someone cursing you
Well,
off.
I want you to
repeatedly.
roll against my wisdom because if we're going to this kind of match, I'm ready to go.
This is the.
No, this is just a cantrip. Just fuck
Cadence
you.
is just
Okay.
Cadence is
Just
next to
fuck
Legend
you.
and just watching this all unfold. And it's like at this point she's pretty much used to it and she's like eating, like watching intensely as you guys clash.
I want you to roll a DC save on a vicious mockery.
This is how Lucky dies.
What is DC?
This is how he
20?
died.
D20 and it has to beat a 12. Actually, does that beat 12? Yeah, it does.
That's a 6. Or
What stat does he have?
9 plus
It's a wisdom saving throw.
10.
Is it
No.
10? No.
No.
Oh, yeah, I know. I'm getting the D4. I'm getting the triangle.
Oh my god.
You got
Like-
2 points of damage.
I'm gonna go ahead and cast Hideous Laughter on Anna.
What does she have to be?
I don't know if I have to roll for that or.
Yeah, it probably is like a charisma or wisdom
That is a 13.
to beat over.
Yeah.
Well, you don't roll for dodges.
For
It's
what?
your spell
No.
DC.
It's
What is your spell DC?
It should be on one of your pages.
yeah.
Welcome to the way
Should
you roll,
be.
where eventually everybody turns up.
I'm
and
pretty
turns
sure I
against
did this
each
with
other.
you like 2, 4
Look on the
weeks.
next page.
DC 12?
Yes.
Okay.
That's to beat DC 12. I'm so screwed.
Plus 4?
What
Is
is
it?
that?
Is it spell check plus 4 though?
What is that?
No, it's plus 4.
No. Yeah, that's.
What is
I
it?
got really excited.
That's if you had to roll.
14.
Plus your mod.
Oh my gosh.
So I see you pointing at me trying to do hideous laughter, and I go, ha!
I'm gonna go ahead.
Lucky.
I'm gonna prepare an action to cast command to say stop if either of them try to cast a spell.
I'm gonna give you a look.
You don't know I'm doing
Yeah,
that.
that's fair.
He's preparing
Yeah.
everything.
I'm really tempted out now. I'm waiting on you.
Good night, Lucky. Okay.
Good night.
Yeah. I walk to the stagecoach and I sit on top.
I'm gonna
I
pop
guess
down and continue eating.
if anybody else wants to do anything.
I want to start sharpening one of my hand axes.
Okay.
And I'm gonna offer the other unsharpened one to Cadence.
She goes wide-eyed as you give her an unsharpened axe. She's like, and she's like very happily holding it. Remembering that she also made it, but it's pretty it's very rare for people to give her weapons. So she's happily holding this hand axe, and she's like watching intently as you sharpen yours.
Yeah, the idea is I want to show her how I do it, and then I'm gonna let her sharpen her own. And I'm giving
The
tips and
wheatstone.
platitudes on
How to use the
How-
wheatstone.
Do
Yeah.
do I see her teaching her how to sharpen an
Yeah,
axe?
you guys are in all very close proximity to each other.
Legend, how about you don't have her sharpen the axe and she uses it as a training axe with a blunt edge?
what
Big head, big head.
Touch me.
axes are really better if they're sharp.
Not for training when you don't know how to wield one.
You guys
Let's
are
see. Yeah, I would probably think that. I was probably trained by a not crazy person. So I agree with you. I'm like, okay, watch me sharpen mine, and then we'll train with this guy a little bit. and
Oh
then-
wait, you shouldn't sharpen yours either.
Why can't I sharpen mine?
Well, what are you gonna train her with?
Oh. Well, okay, I won't sharpen mine either. I'll make sure the one that Lucky gave me back is nice and sharp.
I forgot I stole yours.
Attempted.
No, I straight up
No,
stole one.
actually
Straight up
stole
back
one.
to
Oh,
her.
was it straight up? Okay, I don't remember whether or not it was actually succeeded or not.
No, it was
In a
we
moment.
kind of retconned it because it was funny.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Okay, Cadence is
Goddamn
watching
right.
intently as you pretty much teach her about axes.
Yeah. You sharpen with the grain and checking the axe to make sure it's not cracked, checking the balance, weapon things.
Did you ever switch out your axe from when you cracked it on the mountain in the first arc?
I got the smith to fix it.
Ah, yes. Okay,
Mhm.
okay,
We
okay.
went to the smithy in town. In
Oh,
those
yeah.
in those passing days in between.
Mhm. I remember. Okay. Anybody else want to do anything?
I'm gonna go talk to Anna.
I take out my lute and I just start tuning it mindlessly.
Let me get everybody's thing. So for the night phase, I want to put it up here.
Oh.
Well,
I like how you go both
That-
grabbed your
You said things.
Let
so
me
I assumed
roll
you meant
my-
perception. my clip.
Let me just 12.
12. I don't know how I was supposed to catch that.
To be fair, you almost did.
You almost did, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So.
Anna's bleeding her shirt. Labbity-dabba-die.
Then everybody, let's all roll for the night phase.
Perceptions?
Yeah. Perception. Okay.
Okay.
Katie, you're green.
I'm
green.
orange.
Okay. Orange, and then you're green, and then blue, and then yellow. Okay.
Bubbity-bibby-da.
Okay. So what numbers we got?
6.
6 for you.
Can I roll advantage because I can see in the dark?
Does dark vision give you advantage?
No!
I got a 1.
He dies.
Sorry.
What did you get?
15.
15. Okay.
Natural 20.
Just so everybody
One
knows.
or the other with us.
Just so everybody knows, we're gonna start using these pins, these
Colored clothespins.
colored clothespins, so we know what order everybody's gonna go in. Probably gonna be using these for fights too, so that way, like, I don't have to keep being like, which one's next, and I have these for extra things.
Credit to whoever thought of this at the beginning.
Oh yeah, we have to find that Twitter post for the person who posted that, but
Because this is a great idea.
we'll find it for right after break, so you can really thank them.
It's gonna be hard. There's a lot of people who do this.
Yeah, but I'm gonna talk about the Twitter post that I found
Find
on
the
Twitter.
source. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay. So this is the order for the night. Anybody want to? Oh, wait. I have to still write it down because you guys actually have numbers. It's not just like. It's not like just. Okay, Lucky. 1.
6.
6. Next is Anna.
15.
Okay.
What you should do is you should get little sticky notes, little tabs, and put the numbers across.
Natural 20.
Oh, yeah, 20. Yeah.
Natural 20.
Wow.
Okay. What order are you guys want to go in?
Wow.
Wow.
Wow. Okay. What order?
I'm still tuning.
Oh yeah, you said you're gonna talk with.
Yeah, I'm gonna talk
Okay.
to the person.
So at least I have this now. I guess we don't really need this because.
You know what's so funny is beforehand, I actually thought about bringing my
fix
cello in. Because I was like, I'm feeling it. I should have brought it. Whatever. I'll bring it next time.
Alright, so I guess I'm gonna go up on the cart. That's not a wolf.
Wow.
That was the joke. Oh, and most in summer.
And
the
it's
woods going,
canon.
Wow.
Wow wolves.
The wow.
Wow
They're
wolves are not a
wolves.
thing, guys. I'm actually writing it down.
If we don't encounter wow wolves tonight, I'll be upset.
Don't.
Joking.
Copyright.
Don't.
Not canon.
Don't.
The Friends of the Cockle Crowd.
Alright, I'm gonna go up on the roof of the cart. I had a question for you.
What do you want?
Kaden, just so you know, Cadence is still watching Legend. So she's like, I'm gonna see you guys like a good like 15 feet away from each other, so.
In the fight, I noticed you kind of ran back into a large number of the Jerrys. I was wondering why you did that.
This is not Anna, this is just me because I can't hold a fucking straight face for life. I won't make this. That's nothing of your concern.
Well, yesterday we had a conversation about you saying you don't know how to be a good person. And I wanted to know your motivation because either one, you have a death wish, or two, you did it because you saw it as an opportunity to help us get away. Despite whatever other motivations you might have, you definitely put yourself at risk. Probably more than most people would.
He is the dad.
Wait, do they hear this?
No.
No.
That was
far
out
away
of
from
character.
I know, but
Well, Lucky,
still,
what
I
are
was
you
just
doing?
Like, wait a second.
I'm still sitting at the campsite with those two.
Okay, so yeah, they're all in the group together.
That was out of character.
I strum like just in the midst of me thinking of a way to answer this, but it's just still none of your concern.
Okay. Just something for you to think about.
There's nothing for me to think about.
Okay. Have a good night. I go back to the campfire.
Angry strum.
As you walk back, Cadence is like, is everything okay?
Yeah, she's just cooling her head after the incident with Lucky.
Oh.
What? She started it.
Okay. So what order do you guys want to go in tonight? You guys get to decide that.
I'll go first. Get that natural one out of the way.
Okay.
You're so
Followed by?
you're like,
I'll go next.
Keeps
Okay.
happening.
you gotta make a dice tower, and you gotta put the d20 at the top, and you gotta pray real quick, and then you just gotta shake the table and let it fall.
What if it falls the other way?
Exactly.
Got it.
Okay. Anna and
I'll go first.
like third. Yay. Nailed it. Okay. You guys are pretty much starting your night shift right now. Lucky, you're going first.
This is out of character. I want you to keep in mind, to you, I'm going first. To them, I'm going last. Just want to make sure you get that.
Unless they're reading Hebrew.
Unless they're reading Hebrew.
If they speak Hebrew, then they have to speak
Shalom. Shalom to all our Hebrew followers. Okay. Okay, so we're back.
So we're back.
Okay. Lucky, you're first.
We're surrounded by trees, right?
What?
Surrounded by trees? Are we surrounded by trees?
You guys surrounded by tree. Remember, you guys pulled off
We
on
are
the
in
side of
trees,
the road.
yes.
So the road is
That
a little bit more to your left, and then like it's a little bit another space on the side, just like yours, and then woods.
Alright. The woods are a little farther away, right?
Yeah, the woods are a little bit far. I'm gonna say the woods are good like 50 feet away.
Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and go to the woods and climb to the tree that's up there, so that I'm a little farther away in case anything starts sneaking by. I can take attack on them. So I'm gonna go and climb a tree.
Okay. Cadence is actually gonna get her sleeping bag, and she's gonna sleep in the tent that Lucky made. She goes, I'll see you guys tomorrow, and she like hops her way into the tent, and like, all you see is, and she like pretty much like throws herself in because she doesn't want to take her arms out of the tent, out of her sleeping bag. She is also still holding the hand axe. She has the hand axe inside of her sleeping bag.
Good it wasn't sharpened then.
It's a security blanket.
So yeah, so the night begins. How are the rest of you guys sleeping?
I'll sleep in the carriage.
Okay.
Sleep in the big tent, or the tent, the Lucky build.
Marty?
With Cadence?
My Lucky, because they both end with a Y.
So
I got confused.
Yeah,
so does
they
Katie.
What?
K doesn't end with a Y, it ends
I
with
don't.
an E.
Sometimes it does.
Excuse you. And Legend doesn't end with an E.
You never said it did.
Yeah, but like,
No.
Okay. What about Legend?
I'll go in the other tent, the triangle one.
The triangle one?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. The tent is actually pretty well made. It's very solid. It's just very basic. And it's open. It's a normal like triangle tent. It's open on both sides. Okay. And
Cartoon tent.
what?
Cartoon tent.
Yeah, pretty much. And Lucky, you start off.
Not seeing anything.
And it's dark.
he's actually wearing a blindfold.
You were up there and you were like, wow. And it's like, you're like, this isn't darkness. This
Says
is
the man with dark vision.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Advanced
I'm gonna go ahead and say I
darkness.
just fell asleep.
yeah, and you also know.
This is like the HUD. This is like the
This
HUD
is
image
dark. You
brightness.
kind of get-
Because if it is advanced darkness, they're not gonna be able to see anything.
Advanced darkness.
To you, it's advanced darkness.
To you, it's advanced
It's like
darkness.
I gain
I'm gonna
tempor-
say,
I gain temporary
I'm
blindness.
gonna say that you climb from up onto the tree, and it's dark enough that you don't notice there's a branch right in front of you, and it's just like a branch in front of your face the whole time. And you're like, wow, it's pretty dark outside.
It's like when you play a game and you lower the HUD brightness of the game
All
to
the way
like
down.
0. It's
That's
like,
what you say.
I'm gonna go ahead and say I climbed up there, but the leaves are too hard for me to see through. But I'm too prideful to come back down.
Someone might see me come back down.
I'm gonna be like, no, whatever.
Okay,
Make it so you make it.
you guys continue, the night continues on. Nothing really big happens. You hear a couple wow wolves in the very
Wow.
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 But that's about it. And then you can wake up. I'm sorry, I had to put this back. This is
No, it's fine. Yeah.
You have to be respectful towards you.
I'm not gonna lie. I confused myself and I was like, I thought I went first.
yeah. See now.
Who am I waking up?
You're waking up. Wait. Now I think I messed it up.
You're orange?
No, it is Henrik next.
I'm yellow
Okay, yeah.
because I'm a cook.
What?
Of course. Of course.
How does? Okay. Anyway.
Okay. That's about it. Unless you want to do some like say something specific to him when you're waking him up, but that's about it.
Add a character. Part of me wants to go annoy Anna again. But I'm gonna go ahead and not do that.
Okay. You saw that spell prepared, right?
No, that's not how it works.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'll go ahead and just wake him up normally. Hey, because I still feel kind of like guilty that he stayed up all night the other night. So I'm gonna like nudge him awake and hey,
Yep.
you go for your watch.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna plop down exactly where he was.
That's my. Whatever.
Okay,
Do you walk around in a circle before you sit down?
No, but I make bread.
Okay. You make bread. Okay.
I'm not,
You
real life. I kind of just stretch out.
Oh, you did that slide
Yeah.
stretch. Okay. No kneading the dirt before you.
I'm not that much
okay.
of a cat.
Damn it.
You
Not a house
really
cat. I'm a
wasted
leopard.
that.
Come on.
Same thing.
So yeah, Henrik, you continue through the night. It is for you. It's still very quiet. Nothing really much. You hear the rustling of like leaves in the distance, but nothing like nothing big enough that or like a cracking of like a branch or something like that. It's just normal like night owls and stuff. Literal night owls. Not people who are night owls. Night owls.
I didn't think that until you said that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. It's
You
still
see a
very
person
quiet.
walk across the field for no reason.
Yeah. So you guys continue. It's still pretty quiet night. Nothing really crazy happens. And the next person is Anna.
I will wake up Anna.
Anna's woken up.
Your
I
watch.
am woke and thanks.
Yeah. For you, it's pretty much almost the same thing. Nothing really
I
crazy.
get up, I get out of the carriage, and I just look outside. I just stand at the entrance the entire
I'm
time.
gonna go back to the tent as well.
How many people can fit in that?
It was like a normal, like the one that when Cadence makes like a non
Oh, just
pre-build, it's like
person.
4.
Okay.
So pretty much like you guys could probably all fit in there because Cadence is small.
Yeah.
But still, yeah, pretty quiet. Nothing really crazy is happening. And then it's almost approaching day. You can almost see the sun kind of like peeking up. The sky's like kind of brightening up a little bit, and it's Legend's turn now.
It's quiet uptown.
It's
I walk
quiet in
over
the
to
woods.
the tent where Legend and
Just like,
Kate
I think
are
it's just me.
there. Oh,
Yeah.
it's just you? Okay, she went back to that. Legend, your turn.
Okay.
Alright. I go back to the carriage and fall asleep.
Yeah. 6. Yeah. It's thankfully it's not. You don't really see anything. It's not as dark as when Lucky was looking around, but it's still pretty quiet. The sun is thankfully coming up. The fire is kind of dying down a little bit as you guys pretty much like made it through like another night, and then like that morning comes, and everybody Cadence kind of wakes up a little bit early. Pretty much just like as soon as like there's enough sunlight to start piercing through like the mesh of the tent. But yeah, Cadence is like actually one of the first ones out, and she kind of like yawns and like waves, but she still has her hand axe in her hand, so she's still like. And then she walks off into the towards the stagecoach to get like some water or something like that.
I hear her opening the stagecoach. Can I roll for bedhead?
Yes. Are we going with 20? Is like
I woke
like-
up like this.
Or is
Would
it-
it be performance?
yeah
Or
perform? I would say 1
or-
would be like your hair's all over the place, and 20 would be like perfect.
I woke up like this.
I woke up like this. I think.
Survival? I don't know. I'll just say that's 17.
Yeah. It isn't the most perfect hair. There's like a couple of hairs out of place, but that's about it.
Damn it, okay, cool. Figured it'd be funny.
She wanted bed.
No, I
woke
figured it'd
up
be funny
like-
to like have myself roll for that.
Can I roll for bedhead?
You don't have hair.
19.
Perfect. Almost perfect. There's like 1 hair out of place.
The
The
one hair that
is
he
it,
has.
Is it the
It's
alfalfa?
like yeah, that's that one thing.
The cowlick?
I'm gonna actually roll for. Now I really want to roll for Cadence to see how bad it is.
The cowlick.
It's a 13. I'm gonna say like half her head is like still like really messed up.
So I wake up and I hear her coming into the stagecoach. And I look at her. Oh.
She's like, and she goes under the thing and like pulls out like a little water container and starts drinking it as she waits like pretty much for everybody else to wake up and for like breakfast to be made.
Here it is. I'll brush your hair later.
Okay.
Can I roll for bedhead?
Yes.
No, I'm joking. I've rolled my body. It wouldn't make sense.
He's a cat.
It's 11.
Doesn't like. You're
12.
a cat. You are a cat.
That's why I was making the joke. He looked at me like,
fur
roll
is
it.
rustled. That's about it.
Just one of those
All right,
mornings.
let's get on the road.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I'm going ahead and
I
start
have to roll
taking
my
down the
dice.
yeah, roll your dice.
The 10.
What'd you get?
Again?
A 20 again?
Again?
Are you hacking?
It's different dice.
What's the other one? What's the other number?
It's an 8.
Okay, so the last time you had a 20 and a 1 2 times in a row, so yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and take down the 10. That's there.
Okay.
I don't know if I do it. It's a 10.
You put it just barely back together.
I come out with 2 more pieces.
Yeah. you're all. I feel like
I'm
you
gonna
have
go
the-
ahead because I'm by myself. I'm gonna see the 2 pieces and go 10. Never mind.
So the wind picks up again, but that's about it. Like you really feel like it's something, and that's it.
I'm gonna. May
I'm really like I really like what?
I'm gonna stare at Loki and just like in the haze of still sleep, just like squint.
Wait, which day is this?
This is day 6 day.
Is this the last day?
This is pretty much like the last full day.
Wait, are we actually gonna get to the city by night or by?
I'm gonna say if you guys were
Civilization.
to like book it like without stopping for like the whole like day phase, you guys probably make it there by night. By
No side quests.
Not pure night, but at least like
Dusk?
a little bit, yeah, duskish. Like it's gonna be nighttime by the time you get there.
I look out
Thank
at the
you.
horizon, at the skyline of Tox in the distance.
And unless you guys want to try anything else, that's about.
Let's get going.
Okay, we continue on.
I'm gonna go ahead and
Where are
take
we
down the other
sitting?
10 too with that 10.
Nah, you guys left the tent there.
Just leaving a trail of tents.
You never hallucinate anything. Chaotic neutral. You never notice anything.
Okay, so are you guys seriously gonna leave it there or what?
It's true.
Are you guys seriously gonna leave it there or what?
I'm gonna go ahead and take it down. Yeah.
Will you like start moving away and he like grabs the tent and like runs with it?
You assholes!
Cadence is like actually laughing as you're like running with like this like tent in your hand, and she opens the door and you like throw it in and you like throw yourself into the tent.
I'm gonna stop there and look at her laughing. I'm gonna go, and laugh it up.
Oh, it's over there. Which one? Is that my D12?
I have it hostage. No, I'm kidding.
Okay.
I laugh inside the tent with Cadence.
Okay. So
I'm gonna go ahead.
it's gonna probably be like.
You're in a tent in the carriage.
If you want to do that, that'd be perfect. There is enough space to make a small tent inside the carriage. Okay.
No, no.
Can we put the tent on top of the carriage?
I'm gonna look at
Yes.
her laughing. I'm gonna
There is enough
really
space to-
contemplate.
We're talking
Casting
about the
hideous laughter again.
small triangular tent, right?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. There is enough space to put it up there. There's like railings at the top, and you can actually like tie it, like fully tie it down.
We're making a treehouse now.
Do you do that?
No,
The tent on top
No,
of
no,
it?
no.
Okay.
No, I just toss it into the back like Brett and Nikki or
Okay.
Anna. Keep doing that. Yeah, but like because they're laughing, I go, and then jump on.
Okay.
And then I see her laugh, and I go, Heidi's laughter. I stop.
Okay. So, you guys pretty much have like a few hours, like not just a few hours, but it's like pretty much the whole day, like a full trip
Question.
to get there. Yeah.
Who's driving?
Who is driving?
Automated horses.
Yeah, the horses are already moving. You guys are moving.
Do we want to try to get there by the end of today? By like night?
Either way, if you're driving, I'm a little peeved that you're right now. Because you
What?
took off without me.
So we're all sitting in the cabin.
While it's happening, it's like Henrik is like, huh, and the thing starts moving, and then Cadence looks at you. She like pops up. Legend gives her a boost. She goes, "Shouldn't we wait for Lucky?" And he goes, and Henrik turns around and goes, "Lucky, we're leaving," like very softly. And he got, see, I told them. And then now that's why Cadence is actually
Get in
leaving
the
out
car. We're leaving without you.
I'm already in the car by now.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
That's what I said
So,
5 minutes
So
ago.
yeah.
I fumble with
You
my
guys.
leg.
So you guys can decide whatever you guys want to do.
We should, yes, we should get there. Please, civilization.
Okay. I'm going to try to get us there by night.
Okay.
Yes.
Everybody, give me a perception check.
Oh.
I
We're
want
not making it.
What is it? A
Those
nat
are weighted
20?
dice.
What else? Does anybody?
It's
have-
metal. The whole thing's weighted.
What is everybody? 16, 15, 15.
19.
Wow, everybody's.
Oh, we got.
Ooh.
We woke
Um,
up ready.
I don't have it.
We are ready
I
to
guess
get
I'll
there.
use this die now.
We're
So
ready
you're
for
actually
civilization.
you're the one who's riding
On
the car,
top,
right? Okay. Anybody else on top?
I dove in the back.
Okay. So everybody
I'm
else
in
is
the
inside,
car-
right?
Yep, I'm in the carriage.
Okay.
twiddling my thumbs.
I'm gonna say that you, since you're pretty much like driving the car, and it's actually moving a little bit more on like an incline right now. You guys pretty much notice like as you guys started moving, you guys actually moved down into a little bit of a.
I have to test my die.
Oh, okay.
Like a dip, and then
You guys dip, and now you guys are kind of. So
20
you guys
on
kind of
that.
lost like the.
So Philadelphia.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
If you're ever driving in Pennsylvania, not Philadelphia, in Pennsylvania, like it's just hills.
Oh, that makes sense. Okay.
And
You said
corn.
Philadelphia, I'm like,
So yeah,
Philadelphia is on a river.
it's
That's all I
there.
got.
It's somewhere.
Somewhere.
Um,
So I meant to say Pennsylvania. I apologize.
So you guys, it actually goes down. You guys lose the sight of Talks, and then you guys are like slowly making your way up to the top.
how steep is this zip line?
It's getting steeper as you go up.
So we can feel it inside the car?
Yeah, you guys can actually feel it. Cadence actually moves like the backslide, so she doesn't have to like hold on and like, cause like you guys are like moving, and it's like now it's like this. It's almost like not fully 45 degrees, but it's like a little bit less than 45 degrees. It's like if you were to just walk it, you would feel it in your legs like halfway through.
Your calves would burn.
Yeah.
Get that
The,
workout.
The horses are making a little bit making more of a considered effort to like make it up, but you guys are still making it.
I climb on top of the table, open the hatch. Is this a hill? Oh, okay, ask Henrik. What's happening here?
We're going up a hill.
Yeah, but this wasn't on the map.
Was it on the map?
It was on.
It
Well,
was on
technically
the
your
map.
map wasn't topographical. It was just a
Okay.
line on a map.
I'm gonna go like, Anna, can you even read a map?
Yes, I can.
I'm just on the main road. This is the main road.
It's very steep. That's all.
Can't really do anything about that. Sorry.
I have to wonder if, I can't help but wonder if Tox is like on a hilltop or if it's.
Is Talks on a hilltop?
Yeah, very distant, very very distant.
So it's like Tox.
So no, not you guys are making your way up to Talk. It's like just hills on your way to Talk. So this is like a really big hill
Pennsylvania.
before Talk. If you guys,
Why don't they just build the roads like
I
whatever?
don't know, magic.
We could have just made tunnels.
That does not answer the question.
Tunnels are hard to make. No, with magic tunnels wouldn't be that hard to make.
Elementals.
I'll give you that.
Could have used
Yeah, just earth elementals and burrow that.
No, but if this elemental is roaming around,
badgers.
it's not safe for the
Badger
workers.
moles,
No.
you know?
What?
Okay.
Enough with the references.
Badger.
You guys continue on that road down and a road back on the hill going
Ding.
up.
Like
And then eventually you get to the top, and it's actually with everybody's like really high rolls. You guys can easily see Talks like in the straight distance. It's pretty much from a distance you can really take out like the center castle that sits in the middle of town. There is like a very just almost like a lot of cities. There is a haze over the city. It's just because like everybody's still using like coal and stuff like that. But it's still it looks pretty good. all around it is just pure like forest and everything, and actually far distant of what you're the only one who could probably see this in the distance is like a very far train, like way past going back. Yeah, you don't even hear it. It's just
Nice.
very, that's how far it is.
It's so pretty. I can't wait to clean myself.
Okay,
Yeah, he's just like,
and like that. And like that, you continue. You now move down the thing. You're actually moving at like a slightly faster pace because you are moving down the
are
hill.
going downhill.
You're now going.
Very dangerous for the
Kane's
horses.
just like woo, and you guys are like wee. You guys are still moving at a very like a little bit faster than before, as you guys eventually make your way to the back of the to the bottom of the hill, and then like as you move down the hill, like the treetops kind of like overtake it, and you just kind of get like just the top of the Tox castle, still very distant away, but it's there. And wait. Oh, okay.
You and your tower.
As you guys continue on the road, the hill is still like a little bit far behind you. And then you hear a little bit of like yelling in the distance.
I turn around.
I
I'm still
look
looking
towards
at
the
that.
yelling.
What kind of yelling? Is it like a war cry or is it like desperation?
It is in desperation, but it's not like straight up a war cry.
It's just a generic.
It's like they're cheering for me. It's like,
Wow,
yay,
Jonah.
legend.
Like those
Yay,
ducks.
legend!
It's,
What'd you say?
Yelling.
I said they're cheering for me. It's like, yay, legend.
wait, so I'm still like partially halfway, and I look at her.
So, and then just in the, it feels really close, but you hear a very distinct in the distance, and you're like, wait a second, and you just see from looking back, you can all see this. It's just a very thick plume of smoke coming out of the woods.
Is there someone tied to the train tracks?
And then you hear it one more time, and you hear now it's like distinct like war cry yelling.
Oh, okay.
We fighting a train?
Can I tell you? The first thing I thought of was this had just a tank engine.
So you kind of
What
figure
sound is that?
you kind of figure it's a train or someone with a very loud train whistle. But then you realize there are no trains that move towards Tox in a westerly direction.
We're fighting a train?
And like that,
What is happening?
We're fighting a train.
We're really fighting a train!
like that, a train now moves out of using the hill as momentum. What looks like pretty much a very modded train now moves down the hill at full speed with nothing but Jerry's on it.
Yes!
A war cry emanates from the train as this very thick plume of smoke now trails behind it. And you guys are still you guys made it off the hill, but now this train is now using that momentum to get itself started up and is now moving down the hill at almost top speed. And we're gonna get to that fight as soon as we get back to.
My God,
We're gonna
Duran.
take a break.
Those Jerrys, don't give up. Those orcs were right.
So yeah, we'll be back in like 15 minutes, guys. No big deal.
Can't be that
Welcome
hard.
to the Way You Roll. We're back and we're fighting a train.
But
A
first,
sentient train.
but first, announcements.
First, we'd like to
Nice.
thank Misty Vander on Twitter for this wonderful idea about the clips, so then I actually know what order everybody's going in. So thank you for that. I'm probably gonna at you and probably clip this to thank you. Thank you so much. I
And
like
then
your content on Twitter.
And this upcoming Sunday, we will not be streaming, sadly.
Because it's Mother's Day.
Apparently, we have mothers. Hi, Mom.
We do.
Hey, Mom.
My mom has a
Well,
mother.
I'm sorry.
My mom doesn't know how to use Twitter, or she doesn't even know what this
No,
website is.
no, but like next Sunday, the Sunday is Mother's Day. So we will not be streaming because it's Mother's Day.
And we love our moms.
Yeah, like love moms.
I love my mom.
Unless,
They birthed us.
what if we do a special Mom edition?
Mom
Oh.
D&D.
We're too busy taking care of our moms.
You're right.
Yeah.
I could stream from our house. That'd be funny.
That would be strange.
All right. I have to actually be
A whole
right back.
D&D session.
Wait.
What?
Not.
He's got to call his mom to make sure it's
You have
okay.
to call my mom.
What?
Pitch the idea.
Okay.
Henrik died.
So we're gonna wait until he gets back, and then but pretty much
So
if
we'll be back in 2 weeks then at that
yeah,
point then.
2 weeks, yeah. So you guys are fighting a train with Jerry's on it.
The
Um,
Jerry's.
let me.
Wait, didn't the main Jerry die from the wall though?
They all crashed into it. Nobody. I never said anybody
How
died.
many fucking Jerry's are there?
You said there was a fountain of blood that came out from around
Oh
it.
no, I said there was a lot of there was a big cloud of dust as the people crashed into it.
I could have sworn he said blood.
I don't.
I'm
remember
dumb
seeing
though,
it.
so there's a good chance I'll use blood.
He
Huh?
was a pirate, wasn't he?
A pirate?
No, there was one Jerry that has a hook because he lost his
Oh,
arm.
yeah, that's right.
He was a pirate, Jerry.
Poor pirate.
Poor pirate Jerry.
Poor little pirate Jerry don't know what he's doing. I'm gonna talk like this for the.
I'm not gonna do it.
Don't do it. Don't
That's
do it,
mine.
mate.
That's a different
Okay, so let me
character.
give some specifics on this this steam
Please?
engine
Please do.
train.
Please?
It's pretty much a normal locomotive like steam train. Other than the fact that it's using normal wheels, but it's still like everything else is pretty much like a normal train. There are Jerrys on both sides hanging off of it, and then there's a Jerry on the top.
Who funds the Jerrys that can get a train?
Yeah.
I don't think we'll ever know.
The Jerry Corps.
The Jerry.
There is a small, very small,
It's like
happy face
Acme.
on the front of the train.
Yes.
And
It's like Acme Corporation's gonna
Yeah.
do that.
yeah, there is also
And
like
the coyotes.
it's pulling like a flatbed right behind it. So, but other than that, it's like it looks like pretty much thrown together. It's pretty amazing how they were able to engineer this.
Mhm.
But in terms of like lore of the world, you guys have never seen anything like this in your whole lives. Like
Right.
you've never seen a machine. You've seen machines move on like tracks, on like specially made tracks that take a long time to do. But nothing has ever moved like on its own. And the fact that like you're pretty much amazed for a second and then terrified due to the fact they used the momentum from the hill to start up the train.
Oh, see, I was gonna say, I feel kind of bad for murdering all these Jerrys if they have like the engineering genius to make a train that can move without a
So
track.
pretty much, you pretty much expect that. You pretty much are guessing that they stole the train and then modded the train.
Got it. Now, 2 questions. 1, how many cars are there? And 2, is this entire battle going downhill? What happens when we level
No,
off?
no, you guys are already
It's
leveled
going
up.
down.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
They're using the momentum to like they start up the train and they use the momentum to like actually like build its speed going down there.
All right, because according to physics, eventually
So-
it will stop.
So
Oh no, it's still running.
Oh,
It's just
okay.
they're
Did
using
we-
it to
if
start
the
up the
train
engine.
leaves one time.
If the train leaves,
Okay.
I wasn't here. Did we ask how the train is moving?
Wheels.
it's normal. It's
With
a normal.
wheels?
Yeah, they
I'll ruin those.
they separated the wheels for.
If you just ruin this entire fight, I'll be really upset, but really impressed.
Are they metal?
No, they're metal wheels.
Okay.
Is there
Son of a bitch.
So if it's one
a conductor
time-
Jerry?
What?
Is there a conductor Jerry?
And
Okay,
if
Is
so
his name Thomas?
let me let you know about the Jerrys that are on this
And
before
if
I
you
start all
and
this
if you account for the force
Oh,
of
she's still going
massive
on with math.
gravity,
stuff.
then by the time that we are halfway down the hill and they start at the top of the hill, they'll be
3/4 of the way down.
They'll be through.
But you gotta
us.
remember, we're not a normal carriage.
No,
we're a
they'll
heavy
be-
metal carriage, so we're pretty heavy.
Yeah, but these
No,
are
but-
still very low level locomotives. They don't move that fast from their own.
No, but
Either
if
way,
they-
inertia does it.
If,
Yeah,
you,
inertia
if
does.
you account for the inertia and momentum of the planar field of the hill, they will in fact catch up to us.
Yeah.
By the time that we are halfway down the hill, they
You guys
will
are
in
already.
fact-
You know, you guys are already down the hill, right?
Oh, we're down?
Yeah.
They will be 3/4 of the way down the hill.
Yeah.
By the time
So,
we're
that, so
halfway
that
down
we're,
the
we're
hill.
basically
No, that's
no.
not
No,
halfway
no,
going
no,
up.
no, no.
Yeah.
So we're
It's not-
essentially,
it's just-
they're essentially
it-
catching up to us fast.
There's a little
Yeah.
bit of hills in front of you, but it's mostly flat.
The math
now.
works out, guys.
Before you guys.
Don't worry, I didn't do well in physics, but this is definitely where it shows.
Okay, guys.
But
So
if the gravitational pull of the planet,
Is 9.81 meters per
9.81.
second
guys, we have a
squared.
fight to get
Yeah.
to. Okay.
I want to avoid this fight.
I don't want to fight a train.
You guys gotta fight a train. So I'm gonna
This one's
put.
still cadence.
I'm gonna actually put all the Jerrys and everything all in one turn. So then, but it's a few.
How many Jerrys are there?
There are.
Oh,
We
time
don't
to
know
write
that.
things down.
No, you see like 2 or 3 leaning on both sides, like hanging
Say
on
only
to the
2 or
side.
3.
But no, you can and behind it there's like you can see like it's pulling like a flatbed.
With
Hey,
more Jerrys.
40
With more
Jerrys.
Jerrys.
More Jerry's on the flatbed.
Yeah, more Jerrys.
Wow.
Okay, so let's start the train up. Let's start the cart up. Let's get some horses running. And
The battle music.
oh.
Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, I don't think I
we're
have
in here
that.
for this.
Oh,
This is gonna be so much
oh,
better.
dude.
Yeah. So here we go.
I made it better.
Well, actually, let me get initiative for everybody first
Oh, fuck.
before I start like the fight and then.
Explaining how many Jerrys are.
Oh, fuck me. Okay. Yeah.
Give me a second.
You add this? I have not been added the whole time.
I've-
I know I know you explained it to me, but I either wasn't listening, which is probably what happened, or I forgot.
Okay.
I do that a lot.
What do you have?
Now it's 15. I'm sorry.
Okay.
8.
I'm also afraid to ask these questions because they're gonna make that face at me.
14.
14.
9.
I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
Actual 9 for Jerry's too. Okay, let me just fix this really quick. So this is gonna be the Jerry's. Actually, I'm gonna put the reds as the
So it's only the main train and then a flatbed, right? There's just 2 cars?
yeah.
Okay.
So we have Lucky first. Lucky is green, followed by Henrik, which is yellow.
We're just in the same order.
You're right.
Put me last. I'm last, bitch.
No, I got an 8. You got a 9. I'm
Oh.
last.
Oh.
Wait. Blue and orange switch.
She got an 8. So, and if they got 9,
You got a 9.
yeah.
Yeah, so you're later.
But he's
But
8.
she got an 8. Oh, okay.
Wait, but what did they get? Okay.
9.
Okay.
And a 1.
Oh god.
And a 1.
Actually, no, we don't need all that. So it's just 9. Okay. Let's start. Let me actually. Do I have any? I'm just gonna. Should I just play the plan on loop? I should probably do that.
Oh, we're actually gonna be doing this on loop. Yes. This makes it so much better. Oh, you don't know what's happening. Okay.
I don't think he's gonna do
Not
it.
that. Not.
God.
When, you'll know when it comes. Okay, guys.
I'm so excited
Let's get
for
into a train fight for the finale of Stagecoach Shakedown.
That's what it was.
Okay, guys. We're gonna start at the top of order with
Dragons
Lucky.
or not.
Still want to know how many Jerrys there are.
You can see 4 Jerrys that you can see with on the front of the train. There is the Captain Jerry standing on the front of the train though.
So there's 5 on the train.
5 that you can see.
Alright. And we can't see the back yet, okay.
No, you can't see the back yet.
Gotcha.
Okay, so what are you doing?
I'm gonna quickly go up on top of it because how far back are they right now?
They started at the top of the hill, so they're like making their way down. Right
Okay, I'm gonna
We're at the
jump.
bottom already.
now.
I'm
Yeah, you
gonna,
guys are
you
at the
know-
bottom, and you guys have been flat for like a little while.
I'm gonna push up and be like, "Is this for real, guys? What the fuck is going on?"
We're fighting a train.
There's a train.
All right. Plan. I can cast an illusion to make it seem like there's more than one of us to try and throw them off a bit, and we can get the fuck out of here. Is that a plan?
Can you make more? We're on a cart.
So, I can make another cart.
Where is it? We're on a road.
How big is the road of curiosity?
It's if the train were to pull up right next to you guys, it would fit just both you guys, just barely.
All right, we can do one behind us and one in front of us, or we can fit two behind us. We don't know which one's which. So I can do.
Then we'd have to pull our cart into the middle.
Why are we going in the middle?
So then we'd do like a triangle.
Delta formation.
But
Delta
what does that
formation.
get us?
Well, actually, I can only do one.
Please
I'm gonna
shoot
lie.
at us.
I'm
Do
gonna-
one.
I can make another cart behind us so they get kind of slow down by that first, so we can, kind of get a head start.
Okay.
Love the enthusiasm, Henrik. I'm gonna go back to the cart and start casting that. I'm just gonna do a silent image to make a second cart kind of behind us that's going a little slower than us.
Okay. So we have a fake.
A
cart.
fake, yeah.
Okay. Legend. No, that's Henrik. What are you doing?
I'm gonna get up, turn towards the Jerry's because we have auto horses.
Yep.
And I'm just gonna cast False Life on myself.
What is that?
I get temporary HP.
Okay.
I get 5 temporary HP.
Extra? Like armor guard?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay. Is that your
Extra
turn?
health. Yes.
Okay. Anna, what are you doing?
I see him making the second silent image, right? And for added flair, I'll make Mage Hand appear where I was on the second illusion cart. Flip him off. From the illusion cart.
I'm gonna see that as a bonus action on her turn and do that as well. I'm like, agreed.
Just so that it makes it look like that's us.
Yeah.
But we're not.
Especially if the main Jerry remembers us doing that last time, which is what we did when there's 100 of them.
Okay, that's your turn.
And then for bonus action, I will cast Bardic Inspiration on Henrik. I'll just touch him and just. You got this.
Okay. That's your turn?
It's my turn.
Okay, it is the train and the Jerry's turn. As you pretty much just hear now they're all kind of yelling, and they see you guys stick the middle finger at them, and they stick the middle finger back as a Jerry with a conductor's with the train hat sticks out, and now it's flipping you guys off. There's everybody who can legitimately see is also flipping you off back.
Not us, but
And
the cart.
I'm gonna go back to Dan and go, good call on the fingers.
And like that, it's still about it's gonna take one more turn for it to legitimately catch up to you, but they look very pissed. And then and let me stay specifically. You can see the hook Jerry, and also
Still there, yes.
he's still there. The Captain Jerry is there that you guys know,
Oh, that's
and the rest are all other.
right.
You can assume that they're all just other different Jerrys,
Yeah.
unless there's other specific Jerry that I've mentioned.
I feel like
Yeah.
there was one other one, but it doesn't matter.
Oh, the one he has a patch over his eye, because you threw him off the cart, and he's looking specifically at you.
I
At
didn't
Lucky.
mean to kick him off the cart.
Yeah.
Just trying to hold on to him.
Oh, yeah, okay,
His shoe
so-
came off.
Okay, we're gonna continue. Oh, I don't have that one. Legend, what are you doing?
How close is the train to us?
It's pretty much moving very fast. It's not within. I'm gonna say most of your spells are 30 feet. It's not within 30 feet.
Okay. Then I'll just wait.
Okay, so
And
you're
then
gonna hold your
use my
turn.
distance. Yeah.
Okay. Green. So that's Lucky.
If it's concentration, can I move around or I have to stay in one spot so I can keep casting it?
I think you can't cast another spell, right? Is that
You
how-
can't cast another concentration.
Yeah.
Okay. So
You don't have to stand still. You just have to. If you get hit, you have to roll to see if you.
Maintain the
maintain.
concentration.
I'm gonna run back into the cart, hop down. I'm gonna go to Cadence, Cadence, stay on the corner over there.
It's really funny because she hears the train whistle, and you guys all sticking the middle finger, and she actually like holds on to thing and is now sticking the middle
Yes.
finger up at them too.
I'm
but then
proud
you
of that,
pull-
Cadence.
But then you pull her back.
Cadence, I'm proud of that. Stay in the corner.
I'm actually gonna give this one to Cadence.
Keep
so,
that axe.
I'm just gonna keep it over here, and whenever I'm gonna say Cadence is in the order, but she kind of comes in
Yeah.
and out.
I'm gonna look at Legend. Like Legend, you want to hop up there and get ready to fly and get ready
Fly?
to hop on that train.
We're flying.
Fly! You ask Cadence. Cadence, can you cast fly on Legend?
Wings.
And then I am gonna ask actually, and then last thing I'm gonna do is look at Cadence. Cadence, how big of a wall can you make again?
Airplane.
Can you do that possibly, or is it not a thing?
She like her voice is like very like shaky. She doesn't. She remember the last time she made a wall. It was the first time she's ever made something that big.
Yeah.
But she goes, I could try.
It's okay if you can't. Don't worry.
I'm not. And now that she sees like panic, like she sees your eyes, and she's like,
I'm not
now
panic. It's not panic.
It's not
like,
panic, but like knowing
I'm in
that-
battle mode, like,
yeah,
ready to
battle
go.
mode. She's kind of like now she's like her brain's get a little heavy.
I'm gonna put my hands on like, that's Plan B. Don't worry. I'm gonna
and
try and calm her
she
down.
nods as she like she's keeping her head like at a so she can still see the action that's gonna go on, but she's still staying inside the car.
Yeah. That's my turn.
Okay.
So I'm in the car now.
Yellow.
I'll go up on the top now.
Okay. So.
Ready myself. So I think that puts me back in the order, right?
Yep. So then that means I'll put you right after Lucky then. And now Henrik.
Hearing their exchange in the car, I'm gonna say, Cadence, don't worry. This is what we're paid for. And I'm going. How close is the car? Is it within 90 feet?
I'm gonna say at the point of this, and it's already moving down the hill with its engine running. It is now within 90 feet.
Okay. Do I have? Do I see anything within 150 feet of me?
Yes.
Like a stone, like a stone weighing 5 pounds, somewhere within 150 feet. Of
Yeah,
me.
you guys are moving down pretty much like not a paved road, but you can if you can spot a rock, yes. What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna throw the rock at the conductor. I am casting catapult.
There's a spell called Catapult.
Hell yeah.
God bless.
Hell
Okay,
yeah.
roll to attack.
Actually, wait. It's no. He makes a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
DC 13. DC 13.
What saving throw?
Dexterity.
That's 9. So what damage do you do?
7. 9 damage with a rock.
I'm gonna say that you pretty much you nail him with that rock, and his like and you hit him off his hat. He keeps his hat on, but now you can legitimately see like a stream of blood like moving down his head. He is still like very focused on like taking you guys down, but he's still at the wheel, at the control. So that's 9 damage, right? Okay. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. And Henrik, that's your turn. We're moving to Anna.
Kenneth, do you know? Can you make a crossbow for me? Just like a light crossbow.
Yeah.
Because I'm proficient in crossbows.
I'll see. And she
I would need ammunition.
those are 2 different rolls. Just so you know.
Anna,
I know.
Okay.
What?
Anna, take mine.
come on. What are you
Yeah,
doing?
you have a crossbow?
Yes.
Ooh.
So what are you asking? Are you asking or not?
Henrik, can I have your crossbow?
I just said take it.
Okay. Oh, okay.
I mean, I'm probably fighting, so you can grab me.
Do you have any?
Yes.
Do you have ammunition?
20 bolts on me. Probably just on my side.
I just reach over to the side and I pull out, and as an action, I go ahead and load it, and I wait. That's it.
Okay. And the juries have now built up enough speed to legitimately are now on flat and they're really like they're gunning it down this road right now. And wait, you hear a very weird tune come out of the train, as all you hear is. It's they're legitimately yelling this at you. It's pretty much their war cry, as they now are pulling up behind you, and the train moves at a pretty high speed, as it pretty much, like, if with that cart that was right behind you guys, that you basically made, Lucky, that cart that you made, it just goes straight through that.
Oh Jesus!
And it's now like, it's that speed that it builds up from the side is not like it's kind of died down, but it's keeping the speed at like the speed of the of your car. It's keeping that same speed, and you hear like another and they're now yelling a little bit even louder as they're all next to you. That is a turn of all of them, but yeah, they're all next to you.
So they're like
They're getting ready to
jumping
board.
distance.
They're
Okay.
getting ready to board.
Yeah. Oh Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Is it my turn now?
Yeah, that's the end of the turn.
Mario, you got your wish.
What happened?
You got your wish. But you hear that ba 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 ba. They're all yelling this stuff. So
So you instead of men scream,
yeah, it's pretty much if it was sailors yelling like singing like a sailing tune, but it's them on a train.
There's this one holding up a stereo. This is funny.
A what?
One Jerry holding up a stereo.
Blah, 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 blah. Is there a spell that they can use for sound?
Probably.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, if they wanna-
Prestidigitation.
There you go then. But you still hear this very overwhelming here.
Anyway, so well, my illusion also makes sounds.
What?
They can't see to the car, right?
No, you guys haven't opened the doors. You guys have only used the hatch.
Alright, so I'm going to sneak if it's possible inside the car. So like I'm like kind of hitting and open up just the window,
Yeah.
you know, so they can't really see me. But I'm gonna aim out with my bow. Is that possible? Just making
Yeah,
sure.
they're legitimately next to you.
Okay, then I'm gonna try and make it so they can't see me as much.
Yeah.
You're going
And-
to cover you.
Yeah, I'm in cover.
Because what happens with cover is that if you, depending on where you are, like if you're gonna be like towards the side, it depends on how much cover you're gonna give yourself. You may end up getting disadvantage on rolling because you only can see so much, like a little slit. Think of
Yeah,
it, like
I was
those,
just
like,
trying to do a
windows.
sneak attack onto one that's unexpected. But if it's gonna be too much
If they're occupied with one of us,
yeah, I know that one. Yeah,
Then
I wasn't
yeah.
sure. I was trying to game the system.
Let me tell you what you see on like that flatbed.
Yeah.
The people that were hanging on the sides were berserkers. There are two of them that still have to make their way to the other side because they pretty much pulled right up next to you guys. So there are two of them that are like on the wood side, but there are two of them that are actually on There are two of them that are on your side, and they look like they're ready to board. On the back, there are a lot of bandits there. There are about like 10 bandits on them. And then there's the Jerry conductor on pretty much on your side, and he's looking directly at Henrik, and he looks at you, and he gives you the wording like you messed up my hat kind of thing. And then
Wait, which one's the
can I see him?
Where's the captain?
the captain is making his way back now because he pretty much pulled in front of you guys, and it's he was on the front like holding on as it moved down.
Alright, so the conductor is not paying attention. He's staring right at him, right?
Yeah, I mean as he pulls up, he kind of eyes down, but he's still controlling the thing.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and do an attack on him. That's a
Okay.
snake attack because he's not paying attention.
Okay.
Yes. With my longbow.
Oh, yeah.
With your longbow. You didn't need it.
I might need it later though.
Yeah.
That is a 8. Son of a bitch. It's a hard
Nope.
miss, yeah.
He pretty much is eyeing down and he sees the window. He kind of sees the window open and he like right behind him and you hear like ding inside like the metal carriage he's in. And you also notice one more Jerry that's actually shoveling coal into the thing. and he's like, go, and they're just like, he's yelling commands, and the Jerry's like, and they're all yelling commands at each other, but like there's someone legitimately like shoveling coal,
Yeah.
and like it's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
So that's your move. Orange.
So there's are the berserkers level with me or like?
They're a little bit. I'm gonna say that they're pretty much level.
Okay.
So if you were to open the door, you can like, I'm gonna say a little bit easier. You can just like walk into the next one. Remember, they're like 10. They're the berserkers are the bigger guys moving on the side, but like the rest are just like bandits.
Okay. Well, I went on top, I think.
You're on top of the
Yeah.
stagecoach. Okay.
So can I still reach him, or is he like in
They're
between?
lower than you now. Then.
Because look, they're in between that weird.
Yeah, I don't. Can I go back down and attack them from?
From inside?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay, I'll do that.
Okay. So you're
With
gonna
the
pretty
great
much
axe.
anybody you can hit, right?
Yep.
You
the
gonna throw a
closest
hand axe at
one.
them?
Oh, how far away is he?
They're not close enough for you to like be able to hold your hand axe and do it. I'm gonna say they are close enough for you to use your great axe and do it though, and hit
Okay.
them.
That's what
But
I'm
you have to open
great.
up both like that whole door.
I thought you went up.
She went back down.
She went
I
up.
went
okay,
up,
okay.
but they're down, so I went down
Gotcha.
again.
Legend.
You told me to go on top.
Yeah.
Then it
Back in.
I want to attack somebody. Okay, great axe.
Great axe. You open both doors.
Yes. 16.
16 to hit. Yep, that's a hit. You're gonna try to hit the berserkers. Or you're gonna try to hit the bandits.
A berserker.
Okay. I'm gonna say the guy with the hook is actually like as soon as he sees it, he's like you and so you're gonna hit him.
I'm gonna yell back. Aim
What
for
was
the
your
other
number?
hand.
What was your number again?
16 to hit.
Yeah, that's a hit. Uh,
9 points.
okay, give me a second.
Yeah.
9 damage?
Yep.
Okay. Okay, gotta get the calculator out.
The risk calculator.
I got it. No, I can't go that fast on this wrist calculator.
Ah, damn.
Okay, yeah, you take a swipe and it really cuts him a little bit. He still looks very angry. He actually keeps his arm way far away from you. But he's like, as like you cut like his arm a little bit, like just the top of it, he kinda like waves his hook at you. Okay.
He's taunting you.
Yeah. Henry.
I will, for now, I'm gonna move to the edge of the cart, like facing them.
Okay, go.
And I am going to cast Firebolt on the conductor.
Okay. What do I have to roll against that?
I roll.
Wait.
It's just attack. As well as magic.
Magic
14
Against his
AC.
yeah, that hits. How much damage is that doing?
7 fire damage.
But you could also add the d6 if you want.
That's okay. I'll save it for later.
Okay. You cast
I have something important for that.
you cast Firebolt, right? On him, and you see now his clothes are on fire, and his friend is like patting him down. He looks like he has like legitimate like 3rd-degree burns, but he's still standing. He's pretty bad, but he's still standing. Okay. Anna.
I want to. I'm still in the weirdly enough, I'm still like in the hatch. I haven't quite moved. Still in the hatch. I'm gonna take Henrik's crossbow and like try to level it out to get to aim at the conductor. With my action, I want to try and fire at the conductor.
Wait.
Because if it's a train, those double doors should be open for the conductor. There should be like a window.
Yeah, no. I just want to make sure that I have if I have something.
Is there a train inside the
Huh?
Master manual?
What?
Is there? That doesn't matter.
No. I gave a health to the train.
Oh, okay.
It's still a machine, so I don't have to go that deep into it.
That was like.
No, that'd be amazing if there was a train. It would save me a lot of time. Okay, you're gonna attack the conductor. Okay, so roll to attack.
That's a 10 to hit.
Are you trained with the light crossbow?
I'm proficient.
So you add your dex and your proficiency.
Okay, so it's gonna be 13 plus proficiency. Okay.
So what is it?
15.
That definitely hits him.
Okay. Thank you, Bible.
How much damage you do?
That's 1d8 plus. Where's the d8? Where's the shiny one? Nope, that's not the d8. Yeah, this is the d8?
Yes.
Okay. I wrote it down, actually, I forgot to look very close. Okay. That's 7 piercing.
Okay. How do you wanna do? Where are you aiming for? On him. How do you wanna do this? Straight. Okay. He catches just a glimpse of like the light reflecting off of the bolt of the crossbow, but you still are able to get at least a good shot on him, and it nails him straight in the head, and he just falls down. But another Jerry takes his place. The cold Jerry.
As a bonus action, because I didn't really move, I'll take my movement to reach into Henrik's bolt bag, and you know what? I'll just like take a whole bunch of bolts in my hand and just put around the cart. And
Okay.
as my bonus action, load the next bolt.
You good? Okay.
Just take.
You hear you pretty much see like another Jerry take the conductor Jerry's hat. It's still like seared because of the firebolt, but he is now like no, and he's pretty much like now looking at you. There is the Captain Jerry is now on top of the stage, on top of the train, and the two bandits I'm gonna give them to get in, and then due to you guys having the doors open, they're also gonna roll. So I'm actually gonna roll one for all the bandits together. I'm gonna roll one all for the berserkers together, and then the captain is his own guy. Okay, so then we don't spend like 10 minutes because there's a lot of guys here. All the Jerrys, all the bandit Jerrys on the thing, all aim their arrows at you guys, and it's pretty much
Yikes.
it's 9 guys.
It's hail of arrows.
It's hail of arrows,
Yeah. Great.
and they all miss. Pretty much you guys. Boom, boom. Wait, I have it here. Wait. So it's just arrows, right? And there's like boom, 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 like barely, like they aren't missing like by a lot. They're missing just barely, and they're all kind of just like aiming at you. But due to you guys like on this moving cart, and nobody's really proficient of fighting on a train, especially on land. So they all miss. I'm gonna give the berserkers the roll to see if they get onto the train. I'm gonna try to get above I'm gonna say above 13 for them to get onto the stagecoach for you guys, and they rolled a 7. They make the attempt to get over, but they don't make it over.
So they're gone.
No, they're not gone. They thankfully, due to the other guys still making like on their way, they actually hold on a little bit.
Okay.
And as soon as they know they can't make it, they hold back. And then we have Berserker, the Captain Jerry. He's going to attack Henrik with his. Wait, where's Captain? Okay. He's actually going to throw a dagger directly at you, and that is an 18.
Yeah, that is.
Okay, and then. That's 4. That's 7 piercing damage. He's like, ha ha! And oh wait, why do I have another one of these? And that's pretty much all. That's pretty much how I'm gonna run the Jerry's this turn because it's a lot. But the train's gonna, for just so you guys know, is gonna continuously move at side by side, you guys. So you don't but it's still like you could attack the train, but I'm just saying, it's a pretty much a normal locomotive that's running on land.
Alright, I'm going to move from the window over to the back doors.
Oh yeah, just so you know, Cadence, as soon as Legend opened the door, is now keeping out of sight.
Yeah.
So if someone were to shoot in, it doesn't legitimately hit her.
Alright. So I'm gonna move next to Legend and aim at one of the berserkers.
Okay. So you,
That's a 20.
what are you trying to do one more time?
I'm going to try and shoot my short bow at
At a berserker?
his berserker. And
Okay.
That's a 20.
20. Okay, that's double damage. So whatever damage that is.
That is a d6. That is. It's just the d6 plus the number, right? There's no other.
And then you
added?
roll again because
Yeah.
it's out, yeah.
So that's 8 plus 5. That's.
No, you just add whatever you rolled. You don't have.
Oh,
You
okay,
want-
then
you
it's
hit
10.
the hook bandit. Okay, just so I know which one is which. Okay, what were you saying? How much damage?
Is the eye patch one of the berserkers?
Yes.
I'm gonna aim for him,
Okay.
and I'm gonna aim for his other eye.
Okay.
And that's 10 points of damage in his eye.
That's doubled already?
Yeah,
Yeah, because you rolled twice.
Yeah.
And then you
You
only had the modifier once.
Okay, so 10 damage altogether.
yes.
Okay.
In his eye.
Wow.
He's blind.
It's too much.
Ah, what you didn't know is he actually was wearing an eye patch for no reason. He gets fine with that
He actually
If
looks
he
at
does
you,
that.
and it like
Slides it over.
yeah, he goes in, he's like, ah, and then he pretty much like as metal as he possibly could be, he rips it out,
Oh!
and then throws it, and then moves his eye patch over.
What?
He's like, yeah, that's right, and he goes, yeah, you get him, Jerry, with the D.
With a G.
With the
Where's
G.
the G?
G-E-R.
Jerry with the G.
Yeah.
Where's the G?
At the beginning.
Okay,
It's
so
at the end,
Could be
actually.
in the
It's actually
middle.
pronounced
yeah,
J.
he's bleeding. He's bleeding under his eye patch, but yeah.
I want to let him go. What?
And it's really funny because Cadence is watching from the inside. She goes, "That's cheating!" You hear this video, "That's cheating!" from inside the thing. Okay, orange.
Gonna attack.
I'm probably gonna call colors because it's just easier that way.
Attack my friend with the hook again.
Yep.
9, 14.
Vital.
No.
Just as
14?
for the future.
Yeah.
If
Yeah,
I'm
that-
proficient in the weapon, does that add to my damage or just the initial roll?
Just
for
the
hit?
attack.
Okay.
The attack roll for the AC.
Yeah.
12.
That's you strike him pretty bad again, and he's still standing, and he's now using his hook to hold on, but now he's actually holding his axe to try to attack you on his next turn. But you hit him pretty bad. Yellow.
Alright, so just so I know, is the conductor actually doing anything or just wearing a hat?
He's trying his best, okay? No, he's you can assume that while looking at him, he's not really like pulling stuff a lot. Every once in a while, he'll like pull the whistle to like really intimidate you guys
Okay,
a little
so he's
bit.
not actually-
But
Good timing on that.
yeah, I have. There's literally a button I can click. Just for
Oh, I
whistle.
thought it was just part of the background stuff.
Oh no, that's been great. No, I have like 5 things running at the same time to make the scene work. Let me actually raise up the cart. Wait. Where's
Turn that.
Here.
Oh, here it is, horses. There we go.
Oh, that's
Okay, but yeah, he's not doing a lot, but he's there in case. That's what you can assume.
And where is Captain Jerry?
He's on top.
Is there anyone else next to him?
There is a berserker right next to him, but that's about it. All the other, I'm gonna say in terms of tiers of Jerry, there's like the bandit Jerrys that are on the flatbed. There's like the berserkers, which are like heftier guys, and then there's the captain who's like at the top of the food chain. I guess you could say that.
Would jumping across to him be my action?
I'm gonna say it's as movement, but if you're gonna jump towards him, then he's gonna have an attack opportunity on you.
Okay.
Okay, so you gonna do that?
He had a crossbow.
Now I need to be right. Wait a minute. I'm gonna throw Nikolai onto the roof of the train.
I'm gonna. Did you need to roll?
Roll for yeet.
Roll for yeet.
Yeah, roll for yeet.
What role is that? Is that athletics?
Yeah.
Improvised weapon.
I'm not trying to hit it. I'm just trying to get Nick. I'm just like underhand tossing Nikolai onto the roof.
Oh, okay, underhand. That's not a yeet roll then.
What?
He's underhand.
Come
I'm just
on,
trying to
Aaron.
get
You
Nikolai
gotta,
onto
you
the
gotta
roof.
yeet.
This is a yeet. This
This
is just
weasel's
stuff. Oh, here we go.
empty.
Yeet space.
But
That's a wow.
as he flies in the air, he hears "wow" in the background.
Nikolai?
The Doppler effect.
Wow. But yeah, I'm gonna say since it's an underhand toss, I don't think you need to. But this is your action.
Okay.
Okay, so there you go. Blue.
Wait, so is he? So you just made it onto the roof?
Yeah.
All right. Okay, give me.
Go, oh, okay. So you're still using.
Because technically Nikolai gets a turn. I also have to
That's
remember
okay.
how it's familiar word.
I have so many numbers on my page. It's so weird, like taking off numbers. I have to make sure I don't like waste
Okay.
space.
Yeah. So my action is throwing it across.
That's it.
Yeah. Nikolai is gonna try to like hide on the roof right now.
Okay. I'm gonna actually roll to see if they see that. It's an 18.
Can he get a stealth roll?
Oh yeah, roll stealth.
And I don't know if they actually care if a weasel's on the roof. So
I'm just gonna say if they see it or not.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
10.
10. Okay.
It's a weasel.
We'll continue on then. And Anna.
I saw how the conductor got replaced, and I'm just gonna. So who am I supposed to be shooting at? Does anyone know?
The Jerrys.
Oh, which one?
All of them.
Wait, is there any big guy who I should go for?
Kill the captain.
Where is he?
I can't see him.
No, the captain is missing one.
Oh, the captain's missing him?
No.
Oh, damn.
Just kill the guys hanging off the side.
What? Okay. I aim for one of the guys hanging off
Yeah.
the side.
There's 3 on the side right now. And there's one berserker next to the captain.
I aim for the berserker.
Next to the captain.
Yeah.
Okay.
He looks big. I'm gonna go for it. I don't know.
Okay. So roll to hit.
Oh no. Oh
What
no.
is it?
But and it was an 8.
Oh, it doesn't hit.
I know.
You pretty much shoot an arrow like right past them. And that's your turn.
Bonus action reload.
Okay.
18.
It's the Jerry's turns again. And you get another whistle sound. Because I like the whistle sound. And bah, 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 bah. And all the bandits are gonna pretty much aim arrows at you guys again. They're kind of leaving like all the heavy work to like the berserkers. So. That's a 4 again. They all shoot arrows at you for a second time, but as they're doing that, you guys kind of hit like a quick dip, and they're like a lot of them is just shooting right above you guys. And like Cadence is now like inside a thing, and like hoping no arrows shooting to the thing. The berserkers are gonna, the 3 berserkers are gonna try to sit go into you. That's also a 4. They're not gonna make it. They don't fully jump off.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm gonna roll. I'm gonna say one of them tries to jump off, and the other one is gonna try to do a dexterity saving throw to see if they actually know. If it's all 3 of them, I'm gonna do dexterity saving throws on all 3 of them. And they have to get over with the moving cart that's that close, I'm gonna say a 12 to make it. One of them rolls a 5.
Oh.
So that guy didn't make it. One of them rolls a 4. He doesn't make it. And the last one does make it. So now there are 2 berserkers.
The one that just fell off the cart.
Yeah. They try to jump and they didn't make it. So there's 2 berserkers left. There's 10 bandits left, and then there's the Jerry commander. captain. And that's about it. Oh, actually, the captain's still gonna aim towards Henrik. It's a 14. Okay. He throws his dagger, and he has a lot of daggers, unlike other people. And it misses. Okay, so we're at the top of the order.
Which of the berserkers survived? Can we assume it's the hook hand and the eye patch?
The one next to the captain and the eye patch one.
Oh, perfect. I'm gonna aim for him again. My did he jump across? Actually?
Oh wait, I'm sorry, not the eye patch one, the hook one.
And he made it across?
No.
No. So he's alive.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I'm going to aim for one of the Jerry's on the back of the flatbed.
Okay.
That is a. I'm going to count margin. 19.
That's a hit.
7.
7. Okay. You pretty much nail one with your longbow, right?
Sure, yeah.
You nail one straight up, and he doesn't pull it out because obviously it's not the smartest.
He's not as
thing.
metal.
He's not as metal as the berserkers. You said 7, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait. If it's a dex attack, is it +5?
Yep.
Yeah.
It's your dex mod plus your proficiency.
So
Is it actually 7 or is it 7 + 5?
What's your dexterity mod? 3? Yeah, it's 5.
So 7 + 5. So that's whatever that is.
12.
Yeah, that would work. I can. And again, I'm sorry. This is my first campaign, so I don't know all the rules.
It's okay.
okay.
Working on it.
It's more for them. so they don't
You
get
really
frustrated.
hit him good on that one. He's not as metal to pull it out, but yeah.
Yeah.
And we're continuing down the road.
Okay.
Yep.
He's still there.
Yep.
Alright, I'm gonna swing at him. 9.
9? No. Did you tried to use your great axe to try to hit him, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, okay, so yeah, you didn't hit him. Next. Henrik.
Can Nikolai get into touching range of the captain?
I'm gonna say that the captain has an attack of opportunity, since he did see him.
But he's focused on me. In the, I don't want to be a rules lawyer, but you generally don't get attack of opportunity from moving closer to someone. It's only when you move away. But if you want to say attack of opportunity, it's fine.
Then yeah, he's in touching range then. Because you pretty much threw him in. What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna cast
Ruin his life.
inflict wounds at 2nd level
Which is
through Nikolai.
okay. Okay.
That was terrifying.
I'm going to use my important natural 20 to make it a crit,
Okay.
and I'm gonna roll 8d10.
Wait.
8d10?
What?
Here you go. Here's my D10. Is this my D10? Or is this my D10? No, it's a D8.
It's just because I keep getting natural 20s on my port.
This is eternal.
This is the D10.
Yeah.
It's the yeah.
Green one.
How many d10s?
8.
Okay, go.
So he has 4.
5.
You have 5. Okay.
Those are really bad rolls.
I don't know why you took everybody else's.
Use some
Just make it faster.
6, 7, 8, 10, 11.
Take 4.
What is that?
3 10s.
Damn.
It's 41.
Whoa. He exploded.
Is this necrotic damage?
Yes.
He threw up on himself and he died.
Well,
Rats into dust.
that's 40. That's with the crit and everything?
Yeah.
Okay. So, I'm gonna say that Nikolai runs up inside of his pants and with necrotic, and nope, you don't really see it, but necrotic energy This guy, he goes down to one knee, as like you pretty much take. This is a lot of damage. Like this would kill like 1, 2.
This would kill me.
This would kill like 4 of the normal
It would kill me.
Jerrys.
It would kill
That would kill me.
It would kill most of you guys. But you said how much damage?
41.
Not including the D6 that
He's
could have been.
he's pretty bad. You see kind of life drain from like his skin turns a little bit more pale, but he's still there. But that's a lot of damage.
Holy
Holy
shit!
That's an
moly.
That
understatement.
is how you use a familiar, everybody.
Okay, Anna. Can you top that?
Can I top that? No. No, I'm just gonna take the bolt that I have. I'm just gonna sit there and fire again at the berserker next to the captain.
He's kind of holding the captain up right now because.
Natural 20.
Okay. How much damage?
Let me do some math now, folks. That's just.
Just so you guys, just one more time. There are 3 berserkers left because one tried to make it over and didn't make it over.
Oh, here it is.
Five. I rolled 2s. I rolled 2s.
Okay.
On a D8.
Yeah.
Goodness.
That's he's not looking that bad.
No, 5. No, 5.
Okay.
17. Load the bolt.
Either train whistle go off another time. I'm gonna roll for all the bandits. No, they're still. You guys haven't really touched on them. There's 1, 2, 3, 4,
I hit
5,
one of them
6,
pretty bad.
7, 8, 9. There are 9. Yeah, there are 9 bandits. That's 10. Has that beat anybody's? No. Okay. They all miss again. They're not very good at what they do. But I mean, there are a lot of them.
They're
So
trying.
if they were to hit all of you guys, it's gonna be pretty bad, thankfully. I'm gonna roll for both the berserkers, all 3 of the berserkers right now because now there's a little bit less. So one of them's gonna try to attempt to make it across. That doesn't go. They're gonna the other 2 are gonna throw daggers at Hammer. It's a 14.
Nope.
Wait, let me add the dagger. $19.
Yes.
Okay. So then they're gonna do. Six damage each, so 12 damage. And they look pretty pissed at you because they pretty much figured that you were the one who's kind of like destroying their captain. Okay, and I'm gonna say the berserker captain is still kind of catching his breath after all the necrotic damage. So we're back to the top here.
I'm going to aim my short bow at the hook hand. Yeah.
Okay.
It's 8.
What? 8 no. Okay, that's it.
Yeah, that's
Okay, next.
Alright, same guy.
Yeah.
I feel like he should be dead by now.
Yeah, right?
These are big guys.
Nope.
Well,
Do not hit.
And they're-
I'm going to firebolt the captain.
Okay,
is
firebolt the
plus
captain.
this and plus 2. Yeah, then it just
Yeah.
next.
No.
That's not gonna help. I'm doing the math in my head. Nope.
No.
7.
How does it work that when you miss a spell, does it just like shoot off?
Yeah, it
Yeah.
shoots off into
Yeah.
the forest.
I'm gonna say that
Force
it
fire.
shoots off, and like the berserker attacks him, like pushes him down. It doesn't hit either of them, but it shoots into the woods, and now there's like, you see like, just like pretty much like a small explosion. Anna.
Fire another bolt with the berserk.
Okay.
I'm so adamant on this.
natural 20. Yeah.
Yes.
What's happening tonight?
Play the dice tower.
Put those dice in there.
You gotta make a dice tower to the gods, don't you know?
I mean, I didn't make it this time. I'm rolling 20.
Okay, okay.
That's better this time. It's actually you've already done more
Okay.
damage.
13.
Against the Berserker next to the captain?
Yeah.
Okay.
And bonus action. Load another bolt. 16. Counting down for you.
Yeah, they,
So I gotta do that.
he takes an arrow to the knee.
References here at the way you roll.
But he's still holding up the captain. And it's all the Jerry's turns again. I'm trying to use the dice out. That's a 15. Does that hit anybody?
Damn it.
Yeah.
Just you two?
They can't have all aimed.
No, they're not
getting.
getting. I'm gonna separate them. I'm gonna do 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna do 5 against Lucky and then 4 against Anna.
Hang on.
It's 9.
You're telling me that all of them aim specifically at us?
No, but
It's generic, but it ends up happening that some of them hit us.
That's what I was saying. Like, we're all 9 of them?
No,
Because there's
no.
only 9. Alright,
He
whatever.
split them.
Between the two. I guess it's a general thing. Okay.
yeah, that's why
I'm being
that's-
picky.
Yeah,
It's okay, it's okay.
it's because you're getting hit by stuff.
I'm thinking physics.
It's okay.
Might not be. Physics, it's, something else.
Science.
I forgot the word.
Magic.
It's kind of mad.
Magic. Magic.
Math is magic.
Huh?
Math is magic.
I can't think of the word.
Okay. 5 against Lucky, do 20 damage.
Oh, I'm a pincushion. Jesus.
And the 4 against Anna, do 28 damage.
How many?
28.
28? 20 fucking 8. Okay. Okay. That's so great. So great.
Jesus.
Yeah. The Berserkers are gonna try to land, board again. Where's my d20? 12.
Great.
12. That's an 18. I'm gonna say two of them try to board, and I'm gonna say that that's their turn because they pretty much just boarded. There are 2 of them on top of your stage book right now. Okay. And the bandit captain is still gonna try to throw another dagger at Henrik. That is 9. Okay, so that misses, and we're at the top of the list.
Ow.
Ouch.
Jesus.
This isn't a boss fight for nothing. Come on.
Yeah. I am. The only thing I can do is fight back. I'm gonna go ahead and shoot my arrow. Shoot another arrow at the same guy I hit before.
Yeah.
And attempt to at least take out one of the arrows. Jesus. That is a 15.
It's- That definitely goes.
It's 2 plus 3 plus the 5 attack bonus plus.
That's
No.
that.
It's 2 plus 3.
Oh, the attack bonus just goes towards the actual hitting him.
Yeah.
You get at least 6.
Yeah.
Then you kill him.
No, 5. Never mind. He's like right on the cliff of it.
So then it's just 1. There's one. He's barely there.
I should have lied.
Unlucky.
I should have lied.
Okay.
Unlucky, lucky.
Seriously.
Okay. Legend.
Okay, Hook Hand has 1 point left, and he's hanging on to the side. And there's 2 different ones
There's
on top.
no Hook Hand doesn't have 1 point. It's that
It's a different.
one,
It's a different guy.
he's
He's up on
attacking the
top of
normal
the,
bandits.
Because
The ones that are on the
not on
cloud
top
above.
of the character.
Okay, I'm gonna go up on top
Okay.
and attack those guys. 1,
trying attacking the normal one? The,
So-
No,
Somebody
she's
can
gonna
ward
attack
it.
the carrot.
oh yeah, the two of them that are that boarded. Okay,
Yeah,
yeah,
on top, yeah.
yeah. Yeah.
18.
Yeah, it hits.
10. And I'm gonna do. Wait, I hit. So I'm gonna do goading attack, which is one of my maneuvers. He gets another 1 point of damage, and makes a wisdom saving throw.
What have to be?
DC 13.
Yeah, it doesn't hit. That doesn't. I mean, that doesn't. He doesn't beat it.
He doesn't beat it. Okay, so if he attacks anybody but me, he has to roll a disadvantage.
Okay. So put disadvantage.
Oh, it's okay. I figured he was gonna just be here.
Hold on.
Okay. Henrik.
I know. I'm
How
trying
much
to.
health do you have left?
Me?
Yeah.
Solid 16.
Okay.
How much? How about you? 11.
Don't worry.
I don't remember if there's a rule about ranged attacks in that way. Oh, here we go.
You can lower down that down. Yes.
Yeah, it's disadvantage.
I gotta look up some-
Okay.
What are you thinking about doing?
I'm in melee with the berserkers, right?
Yep. But one of them has one of them has disadvantage against you.
I am going to cast Create Bonfire under the captain.
How do I roll for damage?
I create a bonfire, and he must make a dexterity saving throw.
For the captain?
Yes.
Okay. What do I have to be?
Also on Hendrix, on since it's also Nikolai's turn, he's going to try to not be in the bonfire.
Okay.
But I think the captain would get an attack of opportunity because he's moving away from him.
Okay. So that's
So resolve that first.
Okay, so he rolled a 4.
Nope.
Okay, so now what does he have to roll for?
Dexterity saving throw, DC 13.
21.
I think that saves.
Just a bit.
Yep, that saves.
Okay. So that's it?
Yeah.
Okay. Anna.
So there's 2 of them on the cart right now, on top, and the other is on top.
The bandit, the berserker that's helping the captain are still on the train. There's,
Not on the train, on top of our cart, because.
oh yeah, there's 2 on top of your cart. Yeah.
I'm going to panic because I see them and to just do thunder wave on top of the cart.
Panic magic spell.
Yeah.
Okay, so on top of the thing.
Yeah.
So that's gonna affect Henry.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
And
And me.
and Legend.
That's fine.
Okay, so
You're on
everybody.
top or you're inside the cart? Wait a
No,
second.
she's on top.
You went back on top.
Yeah, she's
Yes.
on top.
What
Okay.
saving throw is it?
It is. I'm sorry, guys.
Strength?
Panic, but there's 2 people in the back of the. And
Give it strength.
Constitution save.
Constitution for the berserkers.
Yeah, it's a Constitution.
So I rolled a 1.
Oh my god.
So what does that mean?
Katie died.
I fell off.
No, she gets yeeted onto the train.
Yeah, I'm gonna say with the 1, you fall into the pack of Jerry's.
I'm going
Okay.
to
The,
use my
the normal
inspiration.
bandit
We
Jerry's.
wanted to get there, so I mean.
Yes.
Hey,
No,
what do you
that's
got?
good. How much damage do I take?
Give me a second. What about you?
10.
What does that mean for you?
Ricochet.
So is he still on the cart though? I'm gonna say it also pushes you into the band of Jerry's, the normal band of Jerry's. Okay, so now I'm gonna roll for both the berserkers.
Good job, man.
That's a 6.
Panic. That fails.
What? Really?
A 6.
a 6 to dexterity. What is it?
It's a Constitution saving throw.
Yeah.
It has to be 12.
Yeah, so he falls off.
Yeah, he fails.
Oh, okay.
Not including the extra damage that I may inflict right now.
And the other one was a 19, so he still won.
All right. So the one that actually passed. He takes the half damage that I deal.
So what is that?
2d8 thunder damage. Okay.
We also take this damage.
What is that? 8?
Okay.
9.
It could be worse. It's just 9 damage.
So I'm gonna say
And then round down 4 damage for the guy who saved.
so 4.
For the guy who saved.
Okay.
Everyone else is 9 damage. Sorry guys, I panicked. And that was my action. So as a bonus action, I'm going to to
How big is this sphere? How big is this?
10-foot radius.
How big is?
15-foot cube. Sorry.
I think this affects the Jerry's on the train too.
How big is the?
It's 15 feet. You guys aren't farther than 15 feet away. You guys are right next to each
yeah.
other.
We're underneath her, so it doesn't
Let me
affect.
look it up.
Like
No,
me
no,
and
you
Kat.
guys are inside. I feel like you guys feel like a pulse, and like you guys are still inside the thing. So I'm gonna roll for the captain Jerry, and I'm gonna roll for the Jerry that is next to him. Okay? So that is
I just
a
like imagine that. Like he's pulling on his next
16,
bow, and all of a sudden you and
16.
him just fall inside. I'm like,
but that's with half damage,
what?
right?
Yeah, it's half. Sorry guys.
I just want to point out that I've taken damage twice so far, and it's both been you.
13. What is 13? What is 13?
Pass.
Wait, like in the entire
I feel the entire
in the
game.
entire game, she's taken damage twice.
She's a legend.
She's really good at fighting people she knows she's fighting.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's so confusing because she's in my
Does
30s.
this? I want to know. I want to think. Does this affect the
No, wait,
Jerry's
though.
on the cart too?
Are they within 15
She's
feet?
helping you
I
because
think
you
they're
want to
all.
get
I
to
think
the best
I'm the
battle.
train is
No,
that
yeah, I'm
long.
not upset about it at all.
You're
No, I
falling
think
like,
it's a little bit too
thanks.
Probably.
Okay.
I'd say the people in the back are better.
Okay. That's So what's the amount of damage that this is doing to normal?
Normal. Are you including the ones that I did earlier, or this is a separate roll? Because this should be part of the same roll, yeah?
Yeah, it should be whatever it is, and then the
What?
half damage is for the people who pass, and then the normal damage.
I'm not rolling again for those on the cart, am I?
No.
No, so it was 9 earlier.
Okay, so then 9 damage was on it.
And then round down 8, divided by 2, 4 for those who saved.
Yeah.
I saw your rolls too. That would've
Yeah,
been
I would have
bad.
been like, what did I have to say?
Can I take it all back?
I don't know. When you take a healing potion, is it a bonus action you can take a healing potion?
What does it say?
I don't know where to find it.
I think
in
real
items.
rules, it's an action, and
okay.
Mercer rules, it's a bonus
A lot of
action.
people use it as a bonus action because if it's ready, like, if like, you have it on like your side, you can just no one can do that.
Tools.
It's in normal. It's in
Potion of healing.
I don't have a potion.
I gave mine away.
I know.
But a lot of people.
I remember that.
That's
Okay.
right.
Hey DM, is it because the book says action to take a potion of healing, but I only have a bonus action for baiting. How to use a bonus action to guzzle the potion of healing? The book says it's an action, but I figure I'd ask you because you're the DM.
If the book says action, then that's long.
Okay, great. So as a bonus action, I cast Bardic Inspiration on myself. Woo! Woo! I can do this.
Meanwhile, like Legend and Henrik are like falling into the barrel of Jerry's.
Yep. And it's all the Jerry's turns.
I panicked.
Okay, I'm gonna just roll 1 for the rest of the guys there. That's a 2. So, with it, it's buck wild for you how this is happening, but they all miss with scimitars. They're like, but I'm seeing like you guys are like bobbing and weaving, like
Can we be back to back in the car right
Yes. Yes, you can.
Yes.
Okay. And that Jerry.
Oh wait, they missed me.
Yeah, they all missed.
So I am going to use a superiority dice as my reaction to make a melee weapon attack against
All of them.
just one.
Okay.
I mean, it's
I
up
mean,
to
they
you,
are
but-
attacking. They are attacking as a group.
Right, they all missed together, so I
Okay,
assume
so
it's
if
one.
you get it, then you'll do damage to all of them.
Ooh, yeah.
And
okay.
you guys are back to
That's
back, so I'm gonna say
crazy.
you guys spin around each other.
Should pick up Eric instead.
You cast fireball and you see. Okay, so
9.
to hit.
Yeah.
Nope.
So cool too.
Okay.
That'd look cool as heck. But I'm gonna say because they all attack on the same thing. If you hit one, then I'm gonna do like you guys are spinning around each other and you guys do damage and to that area. Okay? Because it's only fair. And we are gonna continue down the line. Okay.
Alright. So I see Henrik and Legend
Yep.
fly.
Perception check on both of you guys first. I'm sorry.
Oh Jesus.
Wait, me?
Yep.
13.
20. Not natural.
Okay. You do notice that you're on remember how the the flatbed worked before that it was attached to horses? This is the same thing, but it's attached to a train. So it's on it's being held together with like a lock. That lock. Now that you guys are on the card, you guys can actually see like that lock. It's not the strongest thing in the world, so I'm gonna let you keep that in mind.
No.
Okay. What are you doing?
So because they flew into that, I go, son of a bitch, and so I run upstairs. Because there's a berserker on the car,
Yep.
right?
There's one berserk. What happened with the one that failed? Does he fly off?
If the person's not 15 feet, they're off the car.
Okay.
If
Yeah.
you take
so
the 4 damage that
I'm gonna give
thunder-
it to you, and I'm gonna say that one of them legitimately fell off the car.
Sweet.
There's only 2 of them left. The one next to the one Hook, which is on the cart.
Hook Jerry, yeah.
Hook Jerry's on the cart.
But he can't attack anybody but me.
And he
with
can't
that
attack anybody but
disadvantage.
you. And the one that's still next to the captain.
Kill
Alright.
that captain.
So there's that. You pretty much saw like whoa, and he like fell. He flew off. So there's 2 berserkers.
Wait, what did
left.
the captain do on his turn?
Oh yeah. You're right.
He's in a campfire.
Oh, is he?
No, he
Yeah, he
dodged
saved
the
it, didn't he?
campfire.
It's a
No, but
minute
it's still
now.
there.
Oh.
It's
So
there for a minute.
how
Well,
does-
tell me what he does, and I'll tell you how it happens.
I'm gonna say that he kind of moves towards you guys, towards all the other Jerrys that are on the flatbed, and that's he pretty much just tried to keep away from this bonfire.
All right, then nothing happens then.
Why would he walk into the bonfire?
Well, actually, I never rolled concentration because I got hit by a
Oh,
thunder.
yeah, real quick.
Yeah.
Zooped up and
Okay,
How
while
much
they're doing
damage
that,
did
what are
you
you
do?
doing?
9.
Anna, are you still halfway inside?
Yeah.
So I actually can't get up there now, can I?
I
No.
mean, you could just push me out of the
Bonfire's
way.
gone, by the
I'll
way.
just get back up there. Movement.
Alright, then I'm literally
A
gonna
sigh of relief on the
like
captain.
I'm gonna sorry, I'm gonna yank you down. I'm gonna hop up. I'm gonna face the berserker who's paying attention to her, right? The hook
Oh,
hand.
the hook guy? Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
so-
Well, it's paying attention to him, and he also has disadvantage on everybody except for you, for her.
Alright, but because he's technically facing her, I can get sneak attack.
He's occupied.
He's
I'm
occupied
gonna say yes.
because
Yeah,
of
okay.
the skill.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So
Mhm.
with my short sword, I'm going to go ahead and attack him.
Wow, wait, that thunderbolt actually did something bad then.
Go ahead.
Oh, yeah.
Panic.
That
Panic
Collateral
button.
damage.
What?
Panic.
that
On the
is
train.
For Berserker?
my brain just shut off. At least 19.
Yeah.
Oh shit, there's one on the roof.
Alright. So that is
But it was like, you were like halfway in, and you were like, ha! And everyone's like, what the? At least one Jerry, the coal Jerry, that is now the captain,
The conductor.
the conductor Jerry, is like, whoa! And so what? And he actually pulls the whistle a little bit more because it's finally his chance to shine with the whistle.
So that
You know, that's
is
pretty fair.
7
You can raise it up a little bit too, just a little bit. Okay, good.
7 plus 4 plus 4. 11. 15.
$15.
Yeah.
You do a damage on him, but
Damage.
you do a damage, yeah. But not too much. Oh wait, this is the wrong one. Dang it.
But this is the hook guy that we've already hit.
Yeah, no, this is the hook guy you guys already hit.
This guy is tough as fuck.
Yeah, the berserkers are pretty good. They don't just look the part. They're legitimately tough.
Yeah.
And that's why I put them there.
Son of a bitch.
Okay.
And then as a bonus action, wait, no, he can't attack me with disadvantage. Never mind. Should be fine.
Okay. We're continuing down the line.
Oh, me?
Yeah, you get an attack of opportunity on all of them. All 9 of the Jerry. All 9 of the Jerrys.
One roll for all 9 of the Jerrys?
Yeah, one roll for all 9
All
of the Jerrys.
right.
Because all the Jerrys have been rolling all together for you because we all have to save. So it's going to be here for a long time.
Yeah, 9. I'm going to use my action surge and try that again.
Come on, Katie.
That 7, 12. No.
Ooh! That hits.
Okay.
Oh,
Just barely. But it hits.
nibbling.
13.
13 each? There's
However-
one for all of them, right?
However, you're
Damn.
handling
No, that's how we're gonna handle it because they all did the same thing before.
Damn.
So, you're on top of the stagecoach, right, Lucky?
Yes.
Yeah, you see this, and you pretty much. What do you say to Henrik as you're now gonna swing in like a circle? What do you say to him?
I like lock my arms through his arms and I'm like, hold on! Around together.
Oh my god!
He's in the air for the mansion, just kicking them as he goes around.
Yeah, that's pretty much what happens.
Oh man.
It's just there's a lot of blood.
Yeah.
There's like the thing is a lot of blood is an understatement. You're throwing a great axe and spinning in a circle. It's just like blood splatter all over the place. They're all just barely standing.
What about the one that had 1 health?
Oh no, he's dead.
So
That guy's as dead as you can
opera
possibly be.
music plays in the background as it slows.
That's pretty much exactly what happened.
That's
But
how she became
I'm gonna
a legend.
Oh my god! Wow. The only one who's legitimately safe right now is Cole/Conductor Jerry because he's still inside.
Not for long.
But you can legitimately see him like from the. Actually no, there's like a Cole thing, and then there's the stage, so you can't see him. You can see him leaning out though.
Wave at him.
Not now. Later.
As a bonus action, she waves.
Yeah, and they all look terrified of you right now.
As they
So
should be.
awesome.
You hit them with a 12, right?
Yes.
She hit him with the. Wait, 13 damage, right?
No.
Yes.
13 damage, yeah.
I was asking if you rolled a 12.
Yes, I rolled it.
Every time he looks at me like that,
Yes.
I'm like, what are you planning?
I'm gonna attack him with my mace.
Okay,
And I'm gonna use this pretty 8 right here.
okay.
Which when I add my modifier to it is a 12.
How much damage? Tell me first.
7.
How did you picture this?
So
Cause she says hold on, and then she spins with you. Now what do you say? As soon as that's done, they're like barely standing at this point. There's a lot of blood. You guys are pretty much like it's like blood splatter in all directions except for in like the only clean spot in this flatbed is your specific circle.
So she said, hold on, does this, and then I say, my turn. And I use her to launch myself up into the air and slam the mace on the ground, and it like shockwaves all of them to the ground.
I'm gonna roll for the flatbed because you are legitimately doing damage to the flatbed. I'm gonna give the flatbed a damage of like 30. So I'm gonna say yeah that hits the flatbed. So you're doing how much damage?
Like 7. Right? I think I think.
Yeah.
You said 7.
It was 7.
Okay.
Oh.
So yeah, this
I was wondering if you
flatbed
were
the flatbed is barely. You did make like a very like your mace is stuck in there a little bit for the amount of damage, but it's just like if it were to freeze that moment, it's just like people flying all over the place. It's just as cool as her thunder wave, but you did it without any magic. You just kind of just jumped up and then slammed down.
without
There are
collateral
no
damage.
more. Congratulations, there are no more normal Jerrys.
Lucky is terrified. of what he just saw.
Really calculated.
The only one that's left
Calculated.
is Cole /
You knew
Conductor
this would
Jerry. But right now, just so
Sure.
we know, guys, we have one berserker on the cart, which is the hook berserker, Jerry. We have the one that's next to the captain, and that's it. And Cole / Conductor Jerry. Not much. There isn't much left. Okay. Anna?
So I saw what Henrik did, yeah? Actually, no, because Lucky pushed me aside to get up.
Yeah,
So
you didn't see it.
Nope, I didn't see it.
But it sounded really cool. Oh, you see like,
And then, well, there are windows.
and one guy like
Because
as he does that, one guy like smacks against the cart and just like gets trampled by.
Oh.
Yeah,
Is Lucky on? You're on top
really
of the
living
cart now, right?
living up to the collateral
Okay,
damage.
so I get back into my little hovel of the little square. And I bring up the crossbow to the captain, if the captain's not down.
No, the captain's still there.
The captain is up. Is he standing? Because you said earlier because the berserker pushed him down.
Well, like, he
earlier,
walked,
away.
over
He
towards
walked. He had
him.
to move over to the side because of the bumper.
Alright, do I have visual on the captain?
Yes, you have visual.
I have visual, thank you. Copy that. Copy. So I will steady my hand and I will aim. Well,
Got inspiration.
I'll wait. Plus 12.
That's a lot of damage. You
That's
do.
not damage.
No, that's
that's-
AC.
Oh. No.
Can I use this right? Use my inspiration?
How close to death is he?
He's
He
really.
looks pretty bad.
He was the one like
Feels bad, man.
necrotic.
13.
No.
Okay.
Shoots off. Okay.
Unlucky.
And now we have the
15. Loaded.
Cole Jerry. You have one next to Hook Jerry and next to Captain Jerry. Okay? And your the captain. We are the Cole / Conductor Jerry is now pulling out a crossbow because like legitimately now is his time. Now legitimately his time to shine. He actually pulls the train whistle one more time. And shoots at Lucky
What's that face?
with the 20. That's a 20 to hit.
Goodbye, Lucky. Why are you making faces like that?
Because it was just like, because it was
7.
natural 20.
What?
7 damage.
Thank you, Lord. I am
He
not
shoots directly for your arm though, and it's like now it's like stuck in your arm though.
Ha!
And he yells at you a little bit, and then sticks the middle finger.
Oh, jerk.
Jerry.
The who's on top of the stagecoach right now?
Just Lucky. I'm in the little square. I'm half covered.
He's gonna roll disadvantages to attack Lucky then. Actually, you know what? Because he saw so many Jerrys die, he's gonna try to jump over to the flatbed. How am I gonna do this?
Oh no.
Do a dexterity check to see who makes it.
Yeah. What's a good number for dexterity to make it across? I'm gonna say.
Well, you said it was 12 before?
12?
Or 14?
Okay, so
So-
dexterity saving. That's a 20.
Oh, well, he did a
Yeah,
backflip.
he jumped. He pretty much goes, oh, and then he just jumps directly and is now standing right in front of Henrik. And I think that's gonna be his action though, because he pretty much had to jump across. We have Captain Jerry is gonna roll. Is that gonna throw a dagger down at you guys? That's a 10, so that didn't hit either of you guys. And then we have other Berserker Jerry that's helping the captain. That's a 12. Anybody? Did that hit anybody? But he's gonna throw. He's gonna still. Like the fact that you guys killed that many people, they're all focused on you guys.
Well, who's the
On the
attack?
sta-
Yeah.
Oh, all of us?
No, just whoever's on them two on the.
Okay.
on
No,
the
yeah,
flatbed.
that wasn't me.
Okay, no. Okay, so that's them then.
Saw that face.
Okay, Lucky.
Lucky's hurt.
Yeah.
Pretty bad.
We're all pretty fucking hurt.
Except for
pretty
someone.
He's gonna go
Question,
ahead
that's
and
legend.
Wait, legend. Wait for it. There.
References.
You should
how big is the window that the conductor is in?
He was in. He moved to the back.
No, he's still in there.
Oh, okay.
He shot a crossbow.
He shot a crossbow
The
out
captain
of
and
the
the
window.
berserker,
Oh,
no, the
okay.
hook hand went jump back there.
He is. I'm gonna say it's about. How big is a normal window? I'm gonna say it's a big window, so I'm gonna say like
4 feet.
four
What
square.
do I have to roll in dexterity wise to get inside that window and kick him in the head?
I'm
You
gonna
gotta
say
roll
you
it
have.
pretty high then.
Well,
With the
I mean,
speed
that kick
everything
was
is
just
running, I'm
jumping.
gonna say you have to beat a 16. Well, actually, with the 4-foot window, I'm gonna say. Uh, 13.
Oh. That means I have to roll a 5 or higher.
Okay.
It's decent odds. We haven't rolling tonight.
Do you
Do
wanna
it,
risk
you want-
Yeah. Go higher, go home.
Do what you want. Do what you want.
Oh, that is a high number. That's 18
You're
plus.
welcome.
You-
8.
I'm gonna and now roll to
Can I-
attack. If you want to kick him on.
I'm
the
gonna kick him right in the
yeah,
fucking
yeah.
face. Actually, I'm gonna do a claw attack.
Okay, so
Which
you
is,
just have to
uh,
roll to attack though.
Yeah, I do. Oh,
Head
that's right.
first in the
Yeah.
window.
You made it in. I'm just saying if you attack, if you hit him.
That is a 15.
That hits. How much damage? Remember, this guy hasn't been touched at all.
Oh, really? Why? That might have been a mistake. That's 4. Because I realize now my claws don't have
Okay.
any added damage to them.
No, you get dex to them.
Oh.
Well, wait.
So what is it?
Oh, then it's
Blue
actually
tabaxis
7.
get. They probably
That's
do.
that's a lot of damage for him.
Oh, perfect.
Use their dexterity mod to their claws.
So, probably.
It
Okay,
sounds like
so
something
you
that would
hit
happen.
him pretty like on the way in. You like slash at him, and he's like bleeding a little bit. He's still standing, just barely standing, but he's standing there.
And now I'm inside. the
And now
train.
you're inside. It's really hot inside this thing because just the steam engine. It's just pretty much a steam engine. So
Plus, no one's feeding it coals. Like it's.
nobody, yeah, and it's. I'm gonna say, since nobody's really feeding it coals anymore, it's actually slowing down just a little bit. It's like you can notice a difference. And what do you do?
I square off against Hook Guy.
And he squares off and he waves his hook at you.
Just the hook.
Goes, you! This is my favorite arm! How am I gonna write home to mom?
My
I'm
dominant
right-handed.
hand. My dominant hand.
All the high fives I could have given.
You know how hard it is not to give high fives to my friends? The other jurors!
Stab their hands instead.
Ugh. You know how many people I've stabbed by accident? Okay, so what are you doing?
I can no longer think.
Attack him. I do not hit. I was distracted by him talking about.
His hand. Hooking people's hands.
Yeah, I
by
actually feel a
accident.
little bit bad because he can't high five people anymore.
Wait,
Okay.
how hurt is that guy?
We hit him a bunch of times.
Okay.
You sounded so upset when he asked that question. You were just like,
I'm gonna swing my
"We
mace
hit
at
him."
Hookhand. Non-natural 20.
So, that hits.
5 damage.
You hit him pretty good. He's now bleeding across the front, but he's still there. He's not dead.
Damn.
No, these are hefty guys.
Alright, that's my turn.
Unless there's something
Can
else.
I see Lucky?
Yes.
I'm going to cast Healing Word on him.
Think the same.
Okay.
Oh, did you give me my D6 back?
Yes.
I don't remember.
4 health.
Alright.
Okay. Okay, so next. Anna.
Seeing how the cart is slowly like pulling back, I'm actually not gonna touch the horses yet, just yet. Just yet. And then second guess myself. And then actually get to the front and try to pull the horses. Back, just a little bit. Just to like
Roll for
ease them
animal.
up. Yeah, like a bit. Oh. 17.
You were actually pretty successful in slowing them down. You're now like matching the speed then.
I want to try to match this just in case.
Yeah. Okay.
She's learning.
Like, go
Don't
away.
jinx
And it's
it.
Jerry's turn. He's gonna try to attack Legend, but he doesn't know that that's two disadvantages. So it's a 16. Oh wait.
Hang on, who tried to attack?
Oh, hook guy.
So it's not disadvantage if
Oh,
you
so
attack.
it's
it's
normal.
everyone.
Okay, so then that's a 16 then.
16 is my armor class.
So then
So
it's
it beats it.
Okay,
So it is equal or greater to.
She has been hit.
I've been hit.
Oh.
And it wasn't by a party member.
I've been hit. It's a 14.
Damage?
Yep.
Okay.
The captain and the other berserker Jerry are gonna try to make it inside the cabin where you are lucky.
Both?
Yeah.
Son of a bitch.
Because obviously there's not many people to hit. Actually, yeah.
No,
I
that's fine,
already
no,
said.
no, do what you
No,
want.
they're coming in. So I'm gonna actually just their roll is gonna be like getting in because it's a little bit of like a lip to get in. So I'm gonna roll to see if they make it. The berserker kind of takes damage going in. That is. He looks pretty bad. The captain kind of like swings in there. He still looks pretty pale. But the other one like kind of like falls in. He goes, "Sorry, boss." And he goes, "Don't worry about it." And
Got you, fam. Don't worry about it.
and he takes 5 points of damage coming in. So yeah, they're both pretty weak. In terms of berserkers, yes, they're pretty weak.
There's not really much for me right now.
Okay.
Oh, I don't get that bad actually.
Okay.
No idea.
Lucky, your turn.
Alright.
You have three enemies in your car.
So it's the captain, the
I didn't
berserker,
either,
and
Cole / conductor Jerry.
what weapons do they have? Out of curiosity.
Can't sleep.
The conductor one has a crossbow, and the other
He just
two
can't
have
walk
a
the
crossbow and a scimitar, but they're probably going to use their scimitars.
It'd be nice if you could just teleport out of here.
Can't fast travel enemies nearby.
No, there are too many enemies nearby.
I am going to go ahead and attack the captain with my short sword.
Okay, roll to attack.
Remember, if you're proficient in it,
I am.
add your proficiency.
It's
Oh boy, am I.
Oh man.
over 20.
Damage?
No,
Oh.
AC.
You always forget they tell you the AC
Yeah,
first.
yeah. That
I mean,
hits.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, sure.
That hits. That hits.
Yeah.
That is a. Ooh, that's 9.
9. Yep, that does some damage to him. Not enough to kill him, but he's not bleeding. He looks pretty bad.
And then as a bonus action, because it's 3v1 and I'm low enough, I'm going to use my rogue ability to disengage
Okay.
and yeet out the window and try and swing across to get on top of the
So
train.
roll athletics to get back.
Not back on our cart, but on
Can
top
it be
of
acrobatics?
Yeah. Yeah, you make it on top. You're gonna get on top of it? On top
Yeah.
of the train? Okay.
I'm just gonna get the fuck out of that room.
Okay. I'm gonna say with the 16, you have the opportunity to make it back to the stagecoach or back to on top of the train. Your choice.
I'll go on top of the train.
Audrey?
I'm going to attack.
I can't wait to tell you
Cat.
guys like about this fight, like everything that I've been calculating this whole time.
16 plus 5.
Yeah, that's a hit. How do you want to kill him?
On a chop off his other hand.
And that's not gonna kill him, but what do you do to kill him?
Oh.
Chop up his hand and then.
That's my bloodline.
So you go down and come around.
And around and like in the chest.
Yeah, that's exactly what you do. And he goes, you like, he's like, ah, and he's like yelling at you, and then you cut off his arm. He's like, ah, and then you spinning around and you hit him. He's like, ah, and then he dies.
She cuts off one hand, then he like holds the hook up like ah, then she cuts the hook off.
Then both
Both
legs.
He's like, ah! Yeah, that's pretty much exactly what happens. There is now only one berserker left in the entire area.
And he's inside the conductor.
And he's inside. With the other, yeah.
With everyone else.
Yeah. The
Okay.
train is still slowing down. But with your animal handling, you're kind of matching the speed. So
Trying my
pretty
best.
much, I'm just saying right now, all your enemies are inside the, like, that area right there. And you guys have a few turns before they do something. So just so you guys know, because this is the thing.
Who has a grenade?
Who has a grenade?
I know what I want to do.
And legend.
Oh,
I mean,
Mr.
not legend.
Mage. Do we have
Henrik, what are you doing?
I know what I want. I know what I want. I know.
This might be the conclusion really soon, probably the next round or two.
Oh yeah.
I don't have anything. Good.
Really?
No, I don't have AoE. Can I see any of them?
They're now all like trying to fit themselves to look outside the thing to see where you guys are. But they're all, I'm gonna say that they're all looking at each other, at you guys on the.
How close are they together?
They're like pretty much like really close to try to fit all their heads outside the window to see where you guys are.
I'm gonna cast Create Bonfire under them.
Inside the thing? Inside the
Yeah, sure.
okay. Roll for, what do I roll against them?
Dexterity saving
For
throws.
all of them?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna roll for the berserker. What had to be?
13.
I'm just gonna mark them and I'm gonna say them all at the same time. So many scribbles all over here. And what had to be?
13.
Well, how much damage does that bonfire do?
One.
He's on fire. The berserker's on fire, but he only do 1 damage to him.
Yeah.
Oh man, I thought you were gonna kill him.
Not a very strong spell.
This man is
Okay.
So you hear the.
The other
you
two,
go,
the other
"This
two
man's on
dodge
fire!"
out. Okay. Anna, they're all inside the.
Are they attacking anyone?
No.
No, I'm going to charm the captain.
Yes, get him.
No, he's
girl.
not on fire. Okay, what do I have
Like
to
the
roll against
berserker
that?
was on fire.
What do I have to roll
would've
against that?
disrupted it. That is a wisdom saving throw of a 12.
You got stuck.
You got stuck.
That's a 3.
Thank God.
What are you doing?
He regards me as a friend. As a, it must be what is a saving throw, just so with advantage if the companion's fighting it. That's why I was asking.
Okay.
And it's charmed by me until the spell ends for an hour, or until anyone does anything harmful to it. The charmed creature regards me with as a friendly acquaintance.
Okay. Is that it?
So that's my action. But like, yoo-hoos!
He
no!
he as you do that, he doesn't make like any quick moves, and you're very afraid that that charm missed. And he leans out, and goes, "Hey, I haven't seen you in a while.
Yes!
How have you been?"
I've been great.
And one of them
can't
taps
wait.
his shoulder and goes, "Boss, we're fine." No, I'm
No.
talking. He's an old friend. It's over. Don't worry about it. Hey, how you doing?
Great. I can't quite hear you. Do you want to slow this down?
Oh yeah, I can do that. Yeah.
Okay.
And it's now. Since it's not that many people left, he's gonna start slowing down the cart,
the train.
the train.
Choo-choo.
But the other two are still gonna try to. Actually, they can't do anything.
We're gonna try to get back outside.
Yeah, they're gonna try to get back outside.
Are they going past the bonfire?
Well, that's
Yes.
technically.
Then they have to make a saving throw when going past the bond.
Saving above what? Dexterity saving?
It is.
Yeah.
It is the ring of lava.
16. The conductor Jerry makes it.
Ring of lava.
The berserker doesn't make it.
This poor guy.
He's the only
He,
one.
he trips into there, gets burned, and then gets burned again.
5 damage.
5 damage.
Yeah.
He's now yelling on fire.
Huh.
He's not doing very well.
Is he outside?
But he still can get past.
Yeah, he's getting. They're both on top of the thing.
You're fighting a man on fire.
Okay, Lucky.
I know this doesn't make sense, but because they're pretty close on it, can I roll an acrobatics to try and double kick them off? Or is it like too much of a nonsense thing?
If you roll acrobatics
Yeah,
and you
that's a
roll
double
over a 15, then you're gonna have to roll to attack on both of them.
Never mind. I'll just that conductor's pretty fucked up right now, right?
No, the berserker's pretty effed up. Oh yeah, the conductor's doing okay. Not
I'll
horrible.
attack the berserker then. That poor man. I'm gonna put him out of his misery. That is a 19.
Hit.
That's with the short sword. That is on 8. Is he not out of his misery?
No.
Son of a bitch.
He's on fire and he took that damage, but he's just barely standing up right now.
I'm very impressed. Like, Lucky is very impressed.
Yeah, okay.
And then, as a bonus action, I'm going to disengage again and fall fucking back to, like, not on the flatbed, but pretty much right, near them.
Okay. Okay, the train is slowing down. And the cart is now overtaking.
Okay.
You don't have much time to get onto the cart before, like, you can't make it anymore.
Oh, wait, is that a thing?
Yeah, she told him to slow down the train. The train is slowing down.
Then instead of that, can I disengage and jump over to the
Yeah.
cart? Alright, we'll do that then.
Okay. Okay,
Give me
so
a reward. Do I have to roll for that, or?
roll for athletics to get across. You have to beat 13.
I made it.
Okay. Legend, what are you doing?
I'm conflicted because I want to whack a guy with my axe. Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
There's nobody else on your. You have to get on top of the
Whack-a-mole.
train. You're on the flatbed right now.
Whack-a-mole.
Yeah, is that like an athletics check or something to get up on top?
Cool.
Yeah.
Toad.
Knock
15
down
plus-
later.
Yeah.
5?
Yeah, you make it over.
Okay. I'll attack the berserker, I
Yeah.
guess.
Yeah.
17 plus
Yeah.
5.
As soon as one of you guys hits it, it breaks the train.
Yeah.
I'm not going
Yeah.
after your guy.
Yeah.
It breaks the train.
8.
How do you want to do
He's
it?
still inside the area of the
How do you wanna
bonfire,
kill
so.
Well, he's up near the bot. He was just like, oh, it's nice and pumped up some more.
I want
Make it a
to
s'more.
There's just
hit
the
him with my
bonfire.
axe,
Yeah.
and then he gets stuck a little bit, and then I just kick him off the top.
You do that, and blood splatters on the conductor / Cole Jerry, and he's like, no, and he's like, ah, just looking at him. There's only the captain left and Cole / conductor Jerry
And the
left.
captain is currently
The
being
conductor, his name is
charmed by
actually
me.
Cole.
Yes, pretty much.
He's the only non-Jerry.
Okay, Henrik, what are you doing? There's only like 2 guys left.
I'm gonna cast command on Conductor Jerry,
Okay.
and I'm gonna tell him to sit.
What are you gonna? What do I
Jump
roll
off the
against
train.
that?
Wisdom saving. I can't make him do something directly harmful.
No, it's passive.
Yeah,
It can,
it's a
like,
3.
sit, stop.
Yeah, he sits.
Okay, so he sits. Okay.
Ah!
No! And now you now told him to stop yelling, so he's now sitting cross-legged. He's like, no! I don't know where I'm sitting.
I was
Okay.
still screaming.
Anna, what are you doing? What are you telling the
I am
captain?
also slowing down the cart. Just match the train.
Okay. Anything else?
No, I'm just gonna be like, let me just. Up to the captain.
Yeah.
Let me just pull down too, so we can catch up, cause I still can't.
Yeah,
find
yeah,
it.
definitely,
What?
yeah. Woo!
Okay, what?
And then he posts. He's like, I always wanted to do this, and then he pulls the train whistle.
I'm not gonna lie. If those guys hadn't walked in and like killed the conductor, I was gonna say the exact same thing.
Okay. And that's that. It's now none of their turns, right?
Well, can
Saving
Cole
He can
get up?
still
No, he
still.
can stand up now.
Okay, he's gonna stand up and he's gonna try to scimitar
literally
legend.
inconvenience him.
Yeah, just
Legend,
inconvenience him.
As well, just waste all
That's
of the
a
spells
15.
right
Doesn't hit.
now.
Then they don't do anything. The cart, the thing is still slowing down.
Oh wait, okay, wait.
With the cart too.
Correction. He has to sit on his next turn, which is now.
So now, okay, so I'm gonna roll disadvantage because he can't get up, but he can still try to attack.
Yes.
It's like he's being glued.
That's a 13.
Still doesn't
Then
hit.
definitely not.
He's
Then
like-
we're at the top of the order. This is probably gonna be the last one, guys.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and aim my.
There's nobody left.
I'm gonna put my short sword away and take out my short bow. I'm gonna aim for Cole.
Okay.
I missed hard.
Hit
Not
me.
one.
And that one, yeah, you hit her.
You need new dice.
Sorry.
Roll for damage.
I should just buy it.
Oh, it's only 4.
It's okay.
24 damage.
Only 4.
24 damage.
just 4.
It's an exploding arrow.
Just 4.
It's a special arrow he found.
It's an exploding poisonous arrow.
That also does necromancy. Okay.
Oh my god.
Okay, so this is probably gonna be as soon as we get to the Jerry's again, it's gonna end. So you do whatever you need to do here, guys.
So I jump over to our cart and attack Lucky.
Oh, what?
No, I'm kidding.
Oh god.
It was an accident.
Second.
After I do that, I'm like, oh, I'm so
You
sorry.
hear yelling from inside the thing as you hit her.
From wait, inside.
Cadence.
Oh, yeah.
And Cadence like, ah! And it's like just yelling.
I'm like, I'm so sorry.
I am gonna. Are we abandoning ship? Do you want me to kill this sitting guy?
Yeah.
Okay, I attack him. With advantage because he's on the ground? Or disadvantage because he's on the
I'm
ground?
gonna say advantage because he's
He's
on.
prone.
Yeah, he's not
He's
moving.
not prone. He's,
But
He's
he's-
sitting.
Then just
But he's
normal.
not moving around, so you can just walk up and.
Yeah, it's advantage.
If he's prone, it's disadvantage.
One, so I hit
You hit right next to him. And he's like,
Your
ah!
great axe swings off and hits me.
Wait, but you're on advantage.
Yeah, it's on advantage. Or is
It's
it, you hit a.
advantage.
Yes, advantage?
Yeah, it's
I'm
advantage.
gonna say advantage.
Don't know
Because that guy's
You're
just
too
much.
nice.
If
I
you
don't know
had
how-
hit me.
That's 20.
Oh my god!
That dice never lies.
How much damage would you do?
Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me.
I could do it to myself. 3,
No, do it at once.
No,
6.
it has to be.
Okay, I'll live, so I'm fine with that. It's fucking hilarious.
Okay,
The
let's
greater
continue
slips
this.
out of your
I was really hoping.
Henrik, it's your
And
turn.
it
now.
hits me. I go, I swear it was an accident. I'm sorry.
She pretty much is about to do it and decides to like really cut his head off, and she throws it and it flies and just nails you right in the
Like it's
shoulder.
stuck in, like,
yeah,
ah!
yeah. Pretty much. This is the.
What?
I'm gonna
Oh,
cast.
just so everybody knows because you're all yelling. She rolled a 1, and
Twice.
then I gave her advantage, and she rolled a 1 again. So, Henrik, 2 more turns until this whole thing ends.
I'm gonna cast Firebolt on the sitting guy.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
8.
We can't kill this
To
man
attack?
sitting down.
Cole is invincible. He's the real boss.
Yeah. Nah, that isn't. No.
This guy's. I shouldn't have made him sit. Now he's invulnerable.
Well, doesn't he have advantage if he oh, it doesn't matter.
Not-
Yeah,
not
Okay.
yeah, it doesn't matter.
Anna,
Anything
you're
on
the last one.
disadvantage.
I pull the cart to match the train.
Yeah.
When I hopefully the train stops with the cart.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's. Wait, can we? Yeah, we can come down, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Has the train stopped? I don't
I'm
know.
gonna go
what's
ahead
You
and
guys keep
scream.
slowing down the train. You never told them to stop the
Oh,
train.
right.
I'm-
Can you- let's stop it, cause maybe let's actually talk. 'Cause it's awkward trying to talk like this.
Lucky in his pain and anger of having a great axe stuck in his arm, screams at Anna, "Shoot the guy with your crossbow!"
No! Don't worry, I have cure wounds. Don't worry. Don't worry.
I have cure.
I have cure wounds. Don't worry.
Why?
Let's come down. Let's go. Let's all.
Where are you on top on the cart?
I'm just like in the not near her. I'm like in the center part of the on top of it. Just
Stop the train.
Real
Cadence actually comes up and like throws a health potion at you. She's actually been trying to do that health potion the entire time.
What do I roll for that?
Okay.
What does Cole do?
What?
What does Cole do?
Cole? Oh yeah, Cole.
He can stand
Cole
up
is
now.
gonna use his crossbow to try to. Who's on the
Question: how do I do the potion? Is that just the?
2d4.
So.
You need to use your action on your turn.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Or someone can
Who's
use
on
their
her?
own action
It's,
to shove it
Legend,
in your
right?
face, down your gullet.
he's gonna attack.
It's great.
For
Especially-
3. That doesn't hit.
Thank you God.
Okay. So let me. So you're pretty much
I
stopping
want
the
to
cart.
stop the train.
This
and-
man's a
Yep.
fortress.
Becoming an
And
immoral object.
my blind rage, because it's not my turn afterwards, right?
Oh yeah, I'm finishing this. Right
I was gonna say I'm gonna shoot him with the flipping with the short bow. I want to fucking in my blind rage attack him. But I'll stop. If you want to stop, I'll stop. Then I'll drink the
No,
potion.
this is the end.
Oh, then I'm drinking the potion. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, guys. So you guys slow down the cart, and eventually. Damn, so many things I have playing at the same time. There's not that many people left. Okay,
Yeah, there's just 2 people.
And now you guys are right next to each other. The horses make a noise, and you now have a train right next to you.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, and you hear just like the hissing of the train as you guys pretty much.
This
That's
horse
it.
is freaking out.
So what do we what are you guys doing?
I come down. Cause
Oh yes, yes. And he like, I'm doing well.
I assume we're walking like.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
What? Why were you coming after
Oh,
us?
I'm pretty sure my constituents told you before. We were trying to rob you.
Oh, I mean.
Remember when you killed all my guys before?
Yeah, I do. Was that the only reason?
Well, we had a pretty big. You guys have a pretty big bounty on your hands, and not to mention, it's pretty easy to rob you guys.
Why do we have a bounty on our heads?
It's easy to rob us.
No, I mean it's pretty. In terms of like, if you see a big stagecoach, it's pretty like
Oh, it's like
It's
it's,
a-
beat him twice by now.
A target.
a big target. Yeah,
Target,
that's what he
yeah.
means by bounty. It's
Got it.
if you were to rob something like that, then that's.
I was gonna say like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
We haven't
so-
stolen her yet.
So what would we have to do to like get you off our backs?
How long does charm last?
1 hour.
You can tell him to do whatever you want.
But I'm just gonna ask. him, like,
He says, well,
like what's how
I
does
could
you-
just leave,
You could just leave.
and then
I mean,
that's about it.
that's about it.
Yeah, I mean,
Really?
if you get rid of the cart, then I guess we can't really track you guys anymore.
I
That's
mean,
about
we
it.
are gonna be getting rid of it quite shortly.
Yeah, okay, then I mean that I have no reason. I can't really track. We're not the best trackers, but I mean,
You somehow seem to find us all the time.
I go up to him
Well, it's super
and
easy
I'm
to
just
follow
like I
this card.
pat his face
Yeah.
with my hand and I move my hand down to my dagger
Thank
Okay.
you. I was waiting
and
for
I
this.
stab him.
In the throat.
okay, roll to attack.
God fucking damn it!
Is it one?
It's a 6.
To be fair, she didn't damage him, so he's still charmed.
Yeah.
Okay. Do I see you try to stab him?
Yes.
Can I have Nikolai jump down on his head and cast inflict wounds on him?
Yes.
Second level.
We still have cold, don't forget.
14.
That hits.
I would laugh so hard if we all just tried to attack him and all just kind of missed.
All missed
And he's
again.
still standing there like,
This man's also a fortress.
Immovable object.
10,
I think he's dead.
16.
That's it. He's dead. How do you end this?
Uh,
How do you end this?
His head explodes.
so Nikolai jumps down
Said
on his
it
head,
explodes.
and then like a burst of energy comes out like off of his head,
Yeah.
and he just withers and crumbles to the ground.
Cole
And Nikolai's just on his head.
Cole slash Captain, Cole, not Cole. Now
His
the
name is
now
now
the new
Cole.
Captain Jerry, is now no, and he can't stand up still, right?
No, he can stand up.
Okay, he's now gonna run at you, and he's gonna try to attack you.
I'm gonna pull my short bow and shoot him.
Okay.
Well, wait, they were both next to him, right?
No,
no,
we
he
were,
was
I
still
was on the,
standing.
I
He
was
was
on
still
the
sitting on
cart.
top of the thing. He actually walked out of the train.
Oh, okay.
It's over 20.
That's a hit.
Yeah.
Roll to hit. Roll to kill him, I guess.
It's a 6. Plus he's running over that way, so I get sneak attack.
Okay, so what does that do?
9, numbers. 13.
Yes, he's dead.
I
He
shoot-
pretty much runs at you with his own crossbow, and then you shoot him directly into the back.
right in the freaking.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, and then he's dead.
and I chug the health potion.
So just like that, you guys finished your the pretty much the last big fight. Unless you guys want to say something.
Well, I think I have a good ending scene for this session.
Okay, can I say what Cadence does?
Okay.
Okay, Cadence walks out with five or six very dull hand axes, and runs up to Legend and goes, "I got all these," and then she pulls out her bag and there's like 5 or 6 like empty bottles. She says, "I was trying to make health potions, but then there was nothing in the potion, so now we have all these glass bottles." She's like, and she's like, she's now like crying, and she's like, "I don't know what to do with all these kids." And that's pretty much what she does. But that's pretty much what she's been doing this entire time.
That's pretty
was
good.
making extra weapons for you guys, and she's been trying to make health potions for you guys.
I made the one. I'm so happy.
She made at least one. Yes.
Yeah.
The rest are just glass bottles. So technically, I'm gonna say you have 5 or 6 glass bottles. Okay, how do you want to end this?
So like the cart is here, right, and the train's here, and then
Yeah,
there's
you
some
guys
space
are
in the middle.
Yeah.
So I think we all kind of group up. I say, some good work, Collateral Damage.
And Cadence goes and throws her hand in. Come on, you have to do it. Come on.
You're covered in blood, anyways.
Cadence has just gotten used to her licking her.
Yeah.
And then ends on like a gray screen of yay!
Yeah. Oh shit, man. Oh wait,
Meanwhile,
let me,
the great axe is still in my arm.
wait, actually, let me do that. So then, wait, let me start from the beginning here, and then I'm gonna just play this. And you guys like, good job, Collateral Damage, and everybody just like spit, and then it's like, and then dun, dun, and then everybody puts their hand and goes, and then this, we did it, and then you guys all jump up, and it's like it just it zooms out, and it's just like you guys in very distant talks. And then it's just the train and the stagecoach next to each other.
And just bodies like everywhere.
Yeah, it's just no, it like actually pans over.
trail.
It's just bodies. So yeah, this is pretty much that big boss fight for the end of the thing. I hope you guys liked it. We finished around 11:17. It's a little bit late, but
Sorry.
thank you everybody for watching. This is pretty much the end of the Stagecoach Shakedown. Unless you guys, oh well, we still have a mini thing later because you guys want to do a thing later, but that's for later. But yeah, that's pretty much the big conclusion to the thing. When you guys 2 weeks when we get back, we're gonna be here.
We're not here next week.
We will not be here next week unless I do a super special stream. We'll see.
with your mom.
With my mom.
Okay, guys, we'll see you next week.
Bye.
2 weeks from now.